Inform you guys that.
I hit. It was streaming. I hit start streaming again. Maybe it'll work. Okay, now it should be live. I don't know. It may have cut off the front. I had it. It said streaming. I can hear it.
So could other people see? Could you see us over there too, or no?
No, there's no video.
Yeah, now there is.
Do you want to play the intro again or no?
Nah, we don't have to. We'll just talk.
Nah,
Same intro every week.
That's what I'm gonna do when I leave here. I'm gonna play that fucking shit out.
And if anybody wants to,
killing us is that fucking intro.
if anybody wants to watch the intro, go to our last show. Go to last week's show. Watch the intro after our show. Are we live? There we are.
Yeah. Just as I get up, we start. It's all right. It's a work in progress. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Listen, and there's 7.
It said I heard it in the show. There, it was just wasn't. There was no video.
Yeah, it's okay. There's no video.
There's 7 people. My wife is out there, right?
Yeah.
Marianne, nice.
Hey, everybody.
Richie, what's going on, everybody?
Did you really?
I'm shutting it down. Wife and kids. Hey, baby. Oh my God.
Don't ever go to a movie with him. He says I talk through movies.
Are you fucking kidding me? You do talk through movies.
I know.
Bro, he sits there and he's like, like guessing shit, talking, but he doesn't even like whisper.
That's just through the,
How long I gotta wait?
you know.
Babe, do me a favor. Call our son and tell him Daddy's doing his show. He was calling at the beginning of the show. I didn't get to answer him.
Could you move the camera a little bit, Richie, or no?
I just did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And you know what's funny? Look, now his phone's going off. I just turned my ringer down, then I just heard his phone.
Sorry, I was trying to start a show.
Hey, listen, I was trying to start trouble.
Hey, I'm always in trouble.
So what's going on, brother? How you been?
I'm good. We're having construction outside, so you might hear some roads being paved.
You might hear a jackhammer, you know, a large machine chewing up 6 inches of asphalt.
A truck backing up.
Spitting it into another truck.
Richie chewing a fucking pretzel. You know.
Let's see.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. The whole house is shook.
The whole studio.
I'm sorry, yes, the studio is shaking as we speak. That's that little machine I was just talking about that eats the asphalt.
Does it?
Yeah, listen to it. If you guys can hear it.
I'm sure they can. It's crazy. I moved so fast from the computer to this chair just now.
Why?
My leg has a cramp. Like I can feel my legs like this. It's going.
I didn't stretch to walk from the chair 12 feet away.
Isn't that a shame?
Yeah,
that's when you know you should just kill yourself.
No, it's when you know you should do something about it.
I am doing something about it.
You kill yourself.
I'm watching my legs shake. It's pretty cool. Oh my God! So how's everybody's weekend? It was beautiful.
Bro, if you do die, I'm just letting you know there are a couple of your jokes I may take and make my own, but
no problem.
He's got a few that I like.
People steal it now, so what's the big deal?
I'm gonna wait till you die.
You're gonna wait?
No. When you die, it'll be a tribute.
Okay.
It'll be my little tribute to Buda, Stephen Buda.
Well, some people have started their tribute early. No, why are you pointing at you?
Are you a stand-up comic?
No, I still tell jokes though. I can listen to your jokes and tell them in the party. You'd never know.
Dude, you see why?
No one would understand you.
See how I have this goatee? See how I have this goatee?
Yeah.
You know why? Say ribbida. Say it. Yeah, that's why. So you don't see that. I got rid
the
of
little
it.
turkey gobble.
Yeah.
Yo, you can see it on mine when I turn sideways now. It sucks that
Yeah, well.
You know, I don't have as much as the gobble as you guys do, but I got my own little.
I'm a gobbledygooker.
Yeah, you're gobbledygots?
Yeah.
Gobbledygoo.
I'm gobbledygoo. Goo goo.
So we had yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
Hey.
Anybody party and celebrate for Cinco de Mayo? You know what's so funny? People go out for Cinco. Damn. Fucking house gonna come down.
I pulled up to the.
See, we don't mean to stop, but the whole house is shaking.
Yeah. I'm waiting. You know, in LA it's acceptable. In New Jersey it's not.
Now you guys know how my ex-wife felt when I was asleep, because this is how it felt and sounded.
That was just Buddha rolling over.
Cinco de Mayo, baby.
Yeah, but you notice how people go out on Cinco de Mayo, but not nearly as much as fucking. No shit, man. My whole ass is shook.
She had the orgasm on there.
Wow, listen to that.
Might be the first orgasm on our show.
I know, this is like the Howard Stern thing when the girl was sitting on the fucking...
Yeah.
See, it's a catch-22. It's either we leave the window open and you hear this shit, or we close it and it turns into a fucking sauna in here. So, except him, because he's got a fucking fan.
And a coolest computers.
And if I ask him to shut the window, he'll be able to do it. I'm going to have to get up.
He has a fan, and he still has glistening across his head.
Well,
that's the juice
good looks.
Sweat.
That's good looks. That's a Matisoff jeans.
It's the juice sweat. He sweats just in case something might happen.
I pulled up to the train tracks the other day. You know, behind there where all the Mexicans sit and go for. So I pulled up in the van. I opened my window. They all came to my van. I go, no, Happy Cinco de Mayo. I pulled away.
They thought you were hiring them.
That's what they thought. They all came though. It was like, whoosh.
What I was saying is like St. Patty's Day.
Your hand went from the camera 3 times, but I didn't want to tell you.
Everybody does St. Patrick's Day. Everybody becomes Irish for St. Patrick's Day, but not everybody becomes Mexican.
Why would
you say Cinco de Mayo?
I slammed this today.
I would not want my Mexican fucking landscaper coming to my house today. The day after, like, partying. Like, and those guys, you know, they partied all fucking weekend. Do you know what your lawn would look like for those the hungover Mexicans and shit? What a Jen.
My iPhone's racist because
I
had the word Mexican. I was typing it, and then I went to write taxi, and it auto-corrected to taco. What the fuck? I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Mayo de hangover is what Jen was saying earlier. Cinco de Mayo yesterday, Mayo de hangover
I drank
today.
some Frangelica yesterday. I don't know why.
What'd you drink?
Frangelica?
Yeah, that's all I don't have much in my house, dude. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. My house is a prohibition house. So we have wine and that's it. So
what is Frangelica?
Frangelica is that hazelnut.
Wasn't that the little blonde girl from Rugrats?
Hazelnut liqueur?
It tastes like Nutella, but it's a drink. You ever taste Nutella?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
With alcohol?
Leave it to a fat guy to find the drink that tastes like
that would be good with Kahlua, man.
I started drinking
would it be good with Kahlua?
It's delicious. I started drinking in 2009. We went to Turks and Caicos, and I said, I don't drink. What the hell am I going to drink here? Guy's like, old guy, you got to try this. It's Frangelica. I'm like, all right. Fucking, I drank and drank and drank. 9 o'clock the next morning, I'm at the swim-up pool.
Do you really think the guy had that deep of an act? He was probably like, you have to drink Frangelica.
No, he was like the guy from Weird Science.
Yeah. Oh, you got
it. With a white guy. He was like, you got to try the Frangelica.
It probably would go good with Kahlua, right?
It's delicious.
Me and my sister do shots of Kahlua, by the way.
It tastes like hazelnut.
That's only a step up from being
I
gay,
know, it's
too.
just an inside. It's an inside joke.
Do shots of fucking.
Here's the inside joke. We were at me and my sister were at my father's house for like a party. It was somebody's birthday or it was Christmas or something. So one of my stepmother's cousins or friends, somebody was over, and the boyfriend was there at the time. This is a while ago, like 15 years ago, 10 years ago.
Right.
So we're all talking about alcohol, like, you know, because we were younger. Me and Michelle must have just turned 21. I was probably like 24, you know. So we're talking, and we're like, yeah, we like Rumpelmints and Goldschlager, and I just hear this voice in the background go, dude, we should do shots of Kahlua. Like me and my sister both looked at each other like, nah.
Who was it?
No. Huh?
Who said it?
One of my stepmother's friends, boyfriend's sisters, which absolutely, you know what that makes us? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
But Kahlua is the shit though. Christmas time, man.
I know you like Kahlua.
I do. You get the vanilla ice cream, the Kahlua, little vodka.
Yeah, I don't like milk. I don't want to like anything that you put like liquor with like milk. Doesn't for me.
You don't like that?
Nah, too thick, too heavy.
Really?
I like Jen likes it. Well, she used to. She's had her moments over the years.
That was my nickname in high school, by the way.
Kahlua?
No, too thick, too heavy. And tons of fun. That was another one.
Tons of fun. Nice. I like too thick, too heavy. Too TH.
Well, where were you?
I had a few different names. I was Floyd.
No cream, 2 sugars.
Yeah.
Your nicknames, you mean?
Yeah. I had several. I had Floyd as a young, like Loydgren, Floyd. I was Lloyd. I was Floyd. Lord Grimpus, which is another inside joke. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. It's just a stupid fucking really high whacked out one day. But then as I started receding, my nickname went to Phil Collins and Cy Sperling. As the hair started going back, I looked like Phil. They're like, yo, Phil Collins.
Yeah, when you grow up with the last name Buda, that's your name. You know,
yeah,
there was no, you know.
Your name becomes Buda, and then nobody believes you that it's really
your
name.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it until I saw it. Yeah,
I had to show my license.
Yeah, and I saw your sister's name. I was like, all right,
yeah.
last name's Buda too. All right.
That's funny.
Imagine that was like a vibrator. You would never be able to compete with that. we would just not be able to. An epileptic couldn't give off that kind of vibration. I mean that's 100 feet, 200 feet away in the street, and I feel it across my ass. I feel the floor all vibrating. I feel it coming up my chair.
I'm waiting for the dollar in the next.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, the
week.
quarters. I know. When will this thing ever stop?
You sound like Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's in the rocks.
Nice.
The trees.
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. So what's going on in the chat room?
People are there typing.
And what are they saying?
Forget Kahlua, Rumchata. Who knows? You know, they're busting balls.
No, me and the wife have been
Frangelica
doing
is good.
Appletinis is what the new
Yo,
thing.
my mother is all about Appletini for like years.
It's new to
But
us.
she does it the gross way.
Fucking Michael. Sorry.
She does it the gross way.
What, with vodka?
We were Michael while you're done.
Why don't you just say it so I don't have to look?
Michael wrote, Frangelica is good. She's the best. Just ask anyone in the neighborhood.
What's her last name? Houston? No, would you ask me?
No, I said Appletinis.
Oh,
You said
my
your mom-
mom's been doing that
she
for like...
makes them gross.
Apple pucker, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what she makes it. I don't know, but she orders it
Apple
all the
pucker
time.
and something else.
Wherever we go...
They come out fucking big things.
We do
everywhere they go.
it. We do it with Crown Royal. It's a shot of Crown Royal,
Okay.
a shot of apple pucker, and 2 shots of cranberry juice, and that's it, man. And you shake it in a nice fucking.
My
frozen
mom orders
shaker.
it. She orders it no
You
ice.
can do it with vodka too, though.
She orders it with
do
no,
Crown
no
Royal.
ice on the side, 3 green olives.
And an Appletini.
Yeah,
Olives?
with the green olives.
Yeah.
Like if that were me, I would totally go for the gay ambiance and just be like 3 maraschino cherries, you know.
Which would be nice in that.
Yeah,
Bro, the
maraschino
Appletini,
cherries are awesome.
My neighbor started making them, and then we had them one night at his house. And at first we were like, "Nah, we don't do that." And he made it. You just try a little. Ooh. And you know what's nice about it? The next day, you don't have.
No, you don't have that.
You don't have a hangover. Like it's not super heavy.
You ever drink Red Deaths when you were younger?
Oh yeah, when I was younger, drinking everything.
In a big cooler, we'd make it there.
Right.
And the next day, you feel like it struck right over your whole head. Oh.
I hate alcohol that makes you feel like that now, man. If it punishes you like that the next day, and the older I get, my next day's like 6 at night. Like if you have to work the next day, I'm screwed. I need to stay in bed the whole next day. Yeah, a lot of different things give me the shits now.
Beer.
Beer gives you the farts. Like you're drinking like Budweiser or something. The nastiest farts about 2 hours in.
I don't like beer.
I'm not a big beer guy because it bloats you.
I tried that peanut butter beer the other day, man. It was good.
Peanut butter beer?
I'll send you the link. There's like 2 beers they have out there. They're IPAs, whatever, but they're really good beers. And one's a chocolate beer and one's a peanut butter beer. Just a hint. It's not overwhelming, but
What's IPA? Like a microbrew?
yeah, like a microbrew. Yeah, but they sell them in all these stores now. And someone sent me a link. I went over and got one, and it was good. I hate beer. I can't drink any beer.
My sister's having problems with the chat, so I told her to leave and cone back. Whatever that means.
Cone
Leave
back.
and come back. I try to leave and come back. But
What's going on over there? They talking about food now? They talking about pasta?
who knows what they talk about? Cake martinis.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're
You
here
like
to
that?
interact with them. I don't like... Bro, I didn't even like the Appletini. Well, I like the Appletini, but I'm not into anything heavy. Like cakey, the vodka. What's the vodka? Is it cake?
Pinnacle.
Yeah, but is it cake flavored or something? Or cotton candy?
They have all kinds.
There's so many
Rainbow
flavors now.
sherbet.
Yeah, but they're too
I
sweet.
love that.
Like they're good for like a
Oh, yeah,
shot,
bro.
but they're too
What is
sweet.
that's a great goose.
Pinnacle.
Right?
No, it's Pinnacle vodka, Rainbow sherbet. It's you remember the little containers that you used to eat? You know, just watching the clock turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were.
Yeah,
It
from
smells
11
just like
to
that.
11:01.
You know
I need
what?
another container.
You ever get the A&W root? Is it A&W root beer? They have the creamsicle one.
Oh yeah. The soda.
I want something that tastes like that. That's if you could.
What,
find
alcohol?
Alcohol, yeah.
Oh, they have
They
it.
have creamsicle.
They do. Oh.
Yeah. They also have
What type of
creamsicle floats too, where he doesn't like the milk, but they have the heavy cream with the.
Well, see, my favorite Italian ice is creamsicle. Like when I get Italian ice,
I'm sure it is.
creamsicle. You know, like the white. You know,
He's the icer guy.
what would you rather me say?
Doesn't
What were
matter.
you hoping?
We're
I
an
said?
open
My
show here.
favorite, my favorite of all time though was at Point Pleasant, the Coors waffle. You get the waffle,
The ice cream in the waffle cone.
the orange vanilla. That's good.
Really, yeah, I never had it.
You really never had
Yeah,
that?
not orange vanilla like that.
Yeah.
In a waffle cone.
No,
Now-
no. In waffles. It's a waffle sandwich. They make fresh Belgian waffles, 2
Right.
of them.
What's in the
Right.
center?
And they put ice. The Coors. It's not ice cream. It's custard. coarse
Yeah,
custard.
how do they
aren't-
bake? How do they bake? They can't bake ice cream.
No, they just make it
They
right
just
there.
slap it on. They make the thing.
They make the
Oh,
waffle,
and throw it on
and
like
they just
milk.
make a sandwich out
Oh,
of it.
all right.
Put a little powdered sugar on that.
Shit is awesome.
You guys
Love
talk
course.
They don't do that
crazy
anymore,
shit.
do they?
Oh, that's nothing. When we went to Kate, when I went to
No, I'm
Wildwood
hungry.
last year,
I'm getting hungry.
there's a guy,
My
This
sweet
ain't-
pretzels are my dinner.
dude. There's a guy that fries everything. I had fried Kool-Aid for the first time. I told you.
Yeah. Where was
Anybody
that,
out there
though?
have fried Kool-Aid?
Where was that?
Wildwood on the boardwalk.
Yeah. We had when we went down last year. It was like right after you or whatever. Remember we went
Yeah.
down. We're going
Fried
down again
pickles?
in a few
Yeah.
weeks.
They're good. I never tried them.
I like fried pickles, but I only like when they cut the pickle and it's whole, and they make chips. Some places cut them into
Oh, strips.
Yeah.
like strips.
No, yeah, it's gotta be chopped.
It's got to be like a quarter.
And
They're real salty.
Are they?
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, when you fry a pickle, it brings all the salt.
it depends on the pickle, I think.
I don't know. Most of the time.
I don't know.
but-
Fried pickles are shit. Man. I get them in a few
about
places.
20 pickles a day now. Literally, I go to shop right
You gotta be
there,
careful though.
Well, the sodium.
The stuff that not only that, I heard a story about could cause cancer. You heard about that shit?
No, I buy this. I buy this stuff from ShopRite. But everybody, my
You know what?
brother-in-law.
I'm sure inhaling the fumes from them redoing the fucking street outside is causing me to.
Bro, the
have
plastic
issues.
the plastic on these bottles is going to cause more cancer from the water sitting in it than in some of this shit. Remember how they used to say like eggs were good for you, then eggs are bad for you. Now they don't. They say
don't
eggs
know.
are good for you again.
They don't know.
My kid's teacher came over. told my daughter that diet soda gives you cancer. So, fucking comes home and dumps all the soda.
Who did?
My daughter.
Oh my god! You just reminded me of a story. My mother's best friend, one of her kids, killed all the husband's fish. He had like $5,000 worth of like fresh saltwater fish. Like he had clowns. He had that Japanese crazy fish from like Naked Gun, like those crazy.
The long quills.
Yeah, like all these crazy fucking fish, and this kid killed them all. He fucked because she went in the fridge and got a whole thing of Kool-Aid and poured it into the fish tank because she said the fish were thirsty.
Hey, Kool-Aid!
Oh shit!
It was a little kid that did it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like go crazy. But
Nah, that's fine. That's
fried cheesecake, you ever have that?
Richie wrote batter up Buddha and I'd eat it.
Did she really write that? Oh my god!
What? Batter up Buddha?
Batter me up, like fry me up.
Oh.
I'd probably eat you too.
Yeah, I would probably be delicious.
Yeah.
I would I would be delicious for 34 people.
Bro, you know how some people like spontaneous combust and they burn all the way down to nothing? You ever see that like on those shows? You know, you would be like a slow Simba for a few days. You would be like you too, man. What'd you say?
The spontaneous combustible, you see that with black people.
No, look, like he whispers like the camera can't, I mean like the microphone
No,
doesn't
this
pick
mic
up.
can't hear me unless I'm right next to it.
Sorry.
Did anybody hear what Richie just said?
No.
That there's a certain brand of folks that
Oh, well, now-
spontaneous
of course
combust.
now.
I'm saying a certain brand of folks. You never know. Let's see. If
Amish.
Let's they always explode. Those fuckers, man. They're just out there like, oh, they did it.
Did you see that video with that the whale, the guy on the beach, the dead whale on the beach, and the guy has to cut him open because they're going to chop it up to send it out, because it's dead and they can't move it. And there's such a buildup of gas, the guy cuts the thing open.
Oh,
it's
blue.
like Hiroshima, just everywhere. It was amazing.
That's old though, isn't that an older video?
No, you're thinking of the one where they blow up the whale with the some idiot puts TNT inside a whale because they can't move it off the beach.
Right.
They blow it up.
Pieces all over the place.
The pieces are so big they dented cars, hit people. It was crazy.
Oh my god!
Well, can you pull up that video that you're talking about, of the one
Yeah,
with
the
the
guy
gas?
cutting up. Yeah.
You just reminded me of that movie coming out, Neighbors.
Yeah.
Did you see the coming attractions?
Yes.
There's a coming attraction where they steal the airbag. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, they put it
and
in the
he's
jam.
in the office.
He sits down.
Boom! And he goes flying into the
Right.
ceiling.
Bro, but there was another movie, Neighbors, back in the day. And it was with like two of the coolest people, John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd.
Oh,
you ever
really?
see that movie, Neighbors?
No, so were they just remaking it?
John Belushi was like the square, straight, and it was Gilda Radner, and who was the other big one from Saturday Night Live back then?
Rita Rudner?
No, the chick.
The blonde-haired girl?
Yeah.
Lorraine Newman.
Lorraine Newman, thank you. I think it's Lorraine
They
Newman.
were on a show together, right? What was that? Mickey and Maude, that one?
Yeah, no, but this was the movie called Neighbors.
Right.
And they're married, John Belushi's all like straight-laced, and Dan Aykroyd and his wife move in, and they're like crazy wild party is, and it's just insane, and it's a whole. So I'm assuming it's loosely based on that.
Well, The Burbs was another good.
The Burbs is great, bro. Tom Hanks.
I love when he flips out at the end and throws himself in the ambulance. Take me to the hospital.
Is there a remote over there?
Yeah.
Your laptop. Just make the volume louder.
You could do it too.
Oh, from here?
On that one, yeah. The volume.
Can we get out of the way?
Here.
Oh my God!
Nice.
This guy just likes to throw shit. What do you want me to do? Make it louder?
What? Yeah. What are we doing?
That's good. Let's get up and listen. See.
Do I need this remote?
No.
Did it come apart?
No. Hit my phone.
It broke your phone. Good. Not mine.
My olive box.
Here's the thing. You just have to.
So what are we watching now? What's the setup on this? This is
we're ordering laundry detergent.
Hundreds of ways to use Lysol disinfectant spray.
This is the
whale that cuts it open. Yes, watch.
One of our
gas blows out, right?
one of our many non-sponsors of the show, Lysol.
Yeah,
I think they're trying to tell us something.
Start helping.
Don't even go out and buy that. Here we go.
No, what is this? The gas or the?
Watch. No, this is the one where he cuts it open. And
Yeah, the gas.
Watch. Good guy.
Because they know what's going to
You
happen.
don't want to be there. They're going to raincoat on. Watch this motherfucker.
Don't ruin it. That's its cock.
The Picasso. Don't hit that thing. Don't hit that little bulge right there. No, not the bulge. Here we go. Watch this.
So what? There's gas.
All right, we're
buildup?
watching.
Yeah, because it dies. You know, the orgasm.
Yeah, like humans too. Gas
Sounds like
builds up.
thunder.
That's why you can fart like hours later, even a day after you're dead, you can still fart and stuff.
This guy's like playing Jenga. He's like, oh, come on. Watch.
Holy shit!
Could you imagine that?
Bro, imagine if that hit him.
Oh, forget it.
Bro, that would have knocked his ass all the way across.
It was all the guts and everything, too.
Yeah, because that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get in to hit that pocket to pop it.
Holy shit!
Bro, that's what just blew out of there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at the
that
hose.
gonna do?
Hey, turn the hose on.
Is he peeing on the
Bro,
fucking animal?
play that again, but go...
Oh! That's not Paul Walker. No way.
I doubt it.
Nah, I doubt it. What do you want to see?
Go back to that, and then just fast forward right to
What
the...
the fuck?
Yeah, right about there. I gotta watch Sick Pop one more time. For all you folks out there, if you just missed it, you gotta watch this thing explode.
For all that missed it.
If you didn't see this, we gotta watch. Oh my God! Look at that, just pouring out, man.
I love the hose.
Oh yeah, the hose. It's like a 70-year-old man pissing stronger than that. Bro, oh my God, look at that. And then look how much came out. Like, you don't even realize what blew out until you look over there.
What is that biggest shark ever?
It's probably fake.
It's all fake.
Yeah.
What's the black guy in this?
Hold on, no. Let me show you the explosion. You want to see the explosion? The one that was...
Search while it's there.
Oh yeah,
No, I was gonna... I don't want to...
yeah, you could have left it up there. Oh yeah, the asshole guy that tried to blow it up as an alternative.
Yeah.
So we just went to whales exploding on the beach, people. It happens. It's
I just saw it happen again.
It's something that just occurs periodically, and you know.
My sister said hello. She's having one of those moments where she wasn't in the room when it started, so she can't comment.
Why can't she comment? She can't come in and be like, "Hey, I'm
No.
here now. How are you all? I know I didn't miss anything. It's just Craig and Buda and Richie talking about nothing."
She could text me. So.
Hello, I'm Ben Heck, and this is my assistant, Allison.
Heck.
Ben Heck.
This is my assistant, Golly Gosh G.
Willikers. You left Willikers out.
And we're our newsman, G. Willikers.
Oh, sorry. There's Mr. Willikers. Yeah, while he's pulling this up, we had shows this weekend, right?
Yes.
Me and you, we were on the show Friday.
Yes. Craigie made a last-minute appearance on the show. It was awesome.
Yes.
We'll
I
get
didn't.
back to that, I
had
guess.
no show. Yeah.
Moved back a quarter of a mile away.
We turned the sound down.
Brought it up to the exact moment. They blew up a whale. It was like Mythbusters putting in their own shit. Wait. All that stuff coming down in here is like 100-pound chunks of whale.
Whale blubber.
Everywhere. Watch your cars though.
Our camera stopped rolling immediately after the blast, The humor of the entire situation suddenly gave way to a run for survival as huge chunks of whale blubber fell everywhere. A parked car over a quarter of a mile from the blast site was the target of one large chunk. The passenger compartment literally snapped. Fortunately, no human was hit as badly as the car. However, everyone on the scene was covered with small particles of death.
Hey, what's this one?
You just got blown the
that one.
fuck up.
I don't know how this always became, but look, dead sperm whale explodes after it falls. I think I've seen this one before. How our show just became all about exploding whales. Probably because there's just something wild about it. Look at how huge that thing is.
Wow.
Yeah, what's it, 50 tons? 60 tons?
A zero.
What happens?
I think
I think it breaks in half.
Yeah, either it breaks, so look at the weight, or the straps give way.
I think the straps cut into it and goes up. Hey, nice cleavage, lady. Like guy or girl? It's a guy.
Nice cleavage, lady. It's a dude. Oh, nice cleavage, buddy.
Is that Kevin Bacon next time?
What country? Oh! Oh!
Didn't explode.
Well, the whole bottom blew out.
Look at that. Dinner!
That's what he yelled too, right? Yeah.
Well, they'll come there and start chopping it up.
All right. Well, you never know.
Speaking of Jaws, remember, I want to do a bit. I want to film a bit. Remember that bit I wanted to film?
The Jaws one,
Yeah. We want to film a bit. We got to use you too. You know the scene in Jaws
where
where
it could be you two being the ones comparing it, and I'll be like Sheriff Brody, and you'll have to be like Quint, and he'll be Hooper, or vice versa.
Hooper.
Yeah,
Hooper steers the boat, Chief. Hooper. You know the scene where they're comparing scars?
Yes.
Well, instead of comparing scars, it could be like the two of us comparing stretch marks. And be like, yo, yeah, well, this one right here is from the Freehold Buffet,
Sorrento's.
2017.
Swallowed whole.
Didn't happen yet.
That's awesome.
4 pies at Al's Big Pizzeria and Steakhouse.
Of course, my camera's doing the dark thing, but whatever.
Tell people.
We'll figure it out.
Someone forgot their wire for their camera. I actually, because I usually bring my camera and we use my camera. And tonight, because I charged my camera, I left the wire hanging out of the wall in my house. I grabbed the camera and not the wire. I removed the tombstones, but not the bodies. How did you remove the tombstones and not the bodies? And not the bodies. Remember, he's like,
Poltergeist.
All is well.
But the guy's...
All is well.
He screams like at that point. He's like, lies! Lies!
It will be all right if I live underneath y'all, correct? The whole chat room says hi, Michelle. I think she could read the chat room. She just can't. It's not a chat room. It's comments. One day when we have our own website.
Yeah, we'll have 9 people.
And we'll have 13 people watching. Where does she live? In an apartment.
Near here?
In Bloomfield, Upper Montclair. She lives in Upper Montclair. You son of a bitch.
Rooney!
Rooney! You are an asshole. It will be all right if I live underneath y'all.
I was sharing the site and that came up.
Please move in.
Oh, that's funny. I was sharing the site.
Can somebody come down and snake my toilet? I know Buddha's been asking for 6 months, but could you do me first?
I got some dirty britches that need tending to. Could you tend to these here dirty britches?
Nobody's gonna eat this 1.5 pounds of corned beef, right? I'm gonna bring it down.
So let's go back to our weekend, man. Friday night, you had a show. I didn't book. I forgot to book myself out this weekend. It happens. Like, I had a nice run. I was out almost every week for several weeks, and I missed a week. So
Matty Bridgestone.
I called Matt Bridgestone, who called in on the show one night when we were doing the Otto and George night, and he had a show. Buda was on the show, and I was like, "Yo, Matt, you got room for me?" And he's like, "Of course, come on down." And I wound up doing
Did well.
More time. Yeah, but I wound up doing a lot more time than I first thought. He let me go for a little while.
Yeah.
Because it was going well. It was fun. But my problem was I got out of the car. I'm parking the fucking car in this place, and he's calling me. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Where are you? I'm like, I'm in the parking lot. He's like,
You're
well,
next.
Can you go next? I'm like, what do you mean next? How much time is next? About 6 minutes. I'm like, all right, let me finish. I'm still like parking. I'm still like lying in the car.
You don't
I was
have
give me a minute.
10-minute like pep talk with yourself before?
Yeah, I like to. I like to just get in. It's not even a pep talk. I like to get into the room early, look around. And I just like to chill. I like to drink water and get out of the car and chill. It's not the first time I've gone right on stage from the car, but it sucks when I do because I have to transition on stage now. I don't have that time to myself. I have to do it with everybody. I need to share.
Now, do you watch him when he's on the show, or when he does the show, or do you do like the little like impersonation of him, like in the audience, like you start talking?
No, I was watching him.
He does impressions of me all the time when I'm on stage. Sometimes I can see him doing it. When he's sitting there with my wife, him and my wife go back and forth. They banter back and forth. Like they'll sit right next to each other.
Show right there.
Yeah, we should tape them one night because they'll sit right next to each other, being like,
the anti-heckler.
Yeah, so every once in a while I like to throw something different. And you see, it's not like I even do the same stuff. It's
Thank God there's only 500 channels. I even know when to stop.
1,200 channels.
The clapping me?
Yeah, he does 13. 14. Thank God you don't have neighbors and you have to go. Buda? Buda?
Did we ever? We showed a couple of videos of us doing like stand up. I don't know if we showed that. Me doing taking the Viagra. That's what that's from. I don't know if we showed.
Thank you as much as Buschetti does, or no?
No. That was a little Buschetti thing. I was with Mikey last night.
What?
We went out to the city. We went up to Comic Strip Live in Manhattan, and then we ran over a friend of ours, Aaron Haber, a guy who he ran the room, the room in the Broadway Comedy Club called The World at the Broadway. He ran it for, 8, 9 years. I worked for him for many years up there, 5 years. He just opened his own club. Beautiful friggin' club. It's the old Triad Theater on 72nd Street and right off of Broadway. It's second floor. It's above a Turkish restaurant.
Nice.
So you guys like Turkish food.
I like Turk. I'm not sure if I like if it's Turkish.
Turk 182.
I was just going to say that.
He does. It's probably another movie he never seen.
Nope.
See? Great movie.
What?
Turk 182.
Oh, that was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
We need to compile. We need to compile a list. Oh, that was me. That was the milk in my coffee.
Is that what that was? But yeah, so to go back to us this weekend, we had a good show. A little crazy, it was a little room. I felt bad for him. He only had to do like a 25, 30 minutes as the headline. The closest Matt Bridgestone often has 37 comics on his show, so to do more than 10 or 15 minutes on a show on one of his shows is a lot because he's always got.
Unless you're headline it, then you can.
Right.
You're at the end, but about 10 minutes into my set, the band comes on.
Fucking band starts.
A fucking band.
And it totally threw him off.
Yeah.
In another room, but it was loud, live band, live music. Totally threw him off.
I recovered, but I missed the whole end of a joke. But
but you recovered, but it took you a few minutes, and then it threw you off again because like another song started. You can hear like just one or two drunk people out there going like, yeah, like to the drunk, to the band.
I was also a little stressed because my girlfriend's friends were there, so it was like my first time meeting them. So whenever you know how that is. Whenever there's people in the audience, you get afraid.
It's so long.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I remember the same person for 24 years.
No. I'm talking about people you know in the audience. You get more nervous.
I hate when people I know are in the audience.
That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about.
Oh my God, I'm gonna come. Fucking vibration, man. You want to come together?
I think the camera actually shook when it went on. I'm looking at it. Look at the live feed. It literally shook.
Ooh, I'm spent. I'll have what he's having.
So, I hate when people are there that I know. I don't hate it.
No.
Thank you for coming out. I love your support. It's just,
I'm with you,
stresses me out. I would rather drive to the middle of freaking Amish country, just show up, and the whole camera shifted.
Yep, 33 minutes and 49 seconds.
I saw that.
The camera went like this.
And, yeah.
California show now.
Whatever.
No, but I totally agree. I rather like him. I rather work in front of 500 people I don't know than 20 people I do know, because they know you. And once they know you, you're a little bit of a character up there, and you think they're judging you, you know. And some people do. Hey, I'm doing comedy 13 years. Buda's doing it 13, almost 14 years. There's still people that know me dearly and know him dearly that still have yet to come and see us individually. Like, I have friends 13 years in the business that still have come. Oh, well, yeah, one right there. But I'm saying Buda's got people that never fucking seen that he grew up with, because some people have this concept.
I wish my boss would see me so he knows
what you do, right?
Yeah,
outside, he has to come and see
What
you.
nationality is your boss?
He's Matisoff. Is that a nationality?
a nationality.
Nationality.
It is. Ich.
It rhymes with Jew, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it rhymes with spew.
Welcome Michelle Buda to the chat room.
Hello. For some reason on YouTube, my laptop is not working right.
It happens.
What else is going on in that chat room? What are they talking about now? Read what a few people are saying.
You did.
He looks and says, nothing.
I'm waiting for my eyes to focus. I'm staring at these lights. You don't know how. And then I go to look here and I can't see. There's green in my way.
There's green in your way?
Remember the support talk we had?
Yeah.
Where we bounce off each other? That you had?
Yeah.
Right, so you just,
I'm supporting you.
I'm
supporting you right now. This is how I fucking support.
You're supporting a scolding on me. No, I'm sorry. We have these there's two bright lights coming from here, one huge bright light over here, and then when I look at the computer, I just see cookies.
Yeah, but even if the lights are off, you still see cookies.
I know. Oh man.
So Friday night we had that. It was a good show. I felt bad that you got, but he recovered fine. You know, but it fucks you up when shit like that happens, man. The band starts, and that has nothing to do with like the bookers. That's all about the owner of the bar. The owner of the bar would say, hey, you know, we got a live band coming in. He only had 15 minutes left. He could have told the band guys, and they're musicians, they're entertainers like we are. Tell the band guys, yo, we're doing a comedy show. It's over in 15 minutes. All right, we'll give you the 15 guys, but let me know as soon as he says goodnight. Yeah. Like, you know, they can even start the music as the MC goes back up to close out the night, because the headline is done. The MC's just talking about thanking everybody and all that bullshit. So, but that's the club owners, because bar owners, club owners suck. They don't give a fuck.
Who determines you're a headliner? Just like. I'm not familiar with this, you know.
Well, I'm just saying that he's the last guy to go.
Okay.
The club owner, the bar owner, should be like, all right, we're going to have music right after that show. All these people just paid a cover charge to come in, and I'm taking money from them. Let me give them the time that they paid for before these
I'm sure
people.
Nobody paid to see the band, right?
No, usually not. It's usually what they're covering, like a Saturday night. You know, that was a Friday night. Right, the band's getting paid, but you don't.
It was a nice room. It was a cute little room.
It was real cute. It would have been.
We had old people smack in the middle. Then we had some younger people on either side. Then we had like all the comics friends. We had two black girls in the corner. Yeah. We had people to see me on the right. It was a full room.
Which place is it again? Because
it was that one by your brother's.
Spotswood.
Another place that you couldn't come to that you knew exactly.
The Cambridge Inn.
Yeah. The Cambridge Inn.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you were standing too. Right where the fucking wooden. Where they had the TV in the corner there? Is that where you were? Or no?
No, we're in the other room, the private room off to the right.
Yeah, okay. I know. I was in there.
We had a talk today that we weren't gonna like, not just you, but like not knock each other down, right? And so far he just was like.
I don't care.
Where did I say? I said he didn't come out to a room that he knows. So where's that knock it down?
It was a dig.
It doesn't bother me. I get in my minivan and I go home.
Excuse me, digs are okay. My thing, what I said today is, if you say something or I say, like if I say something, don't look at me and go, dick. You know, or go right back in, like, oh.
What?
How did you get that, Buddha? Like that's what I'm talking about.
Booze cruise for your birthday?
We pick on each other. We gotta pick on each other.
What happened?
Who's having a booze cruise?
I said Craig's birthday booze cruise. We can leave from Manhattan. It says here. They're all making plans.
Who wrote that?
They're all making plans.
They're leaving the room to go have fun.
Right. Why stay in here when they can have fun on their own in there? Which is exactly why I said let's see what goes on in the chat room, so we can keep up with them and talk about what they're talking about too. Because without them, we wouldn't have 8 whole people watching right now. You know. Wow, that's 2 hands. You realize that, right? How many fingers do you have? 10. No, you don't. I have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. Ah.
Well, that's a ring finger, middle finger, index finger, pinky. So you only have 3 fingers.
Pinky finger.
So it's a thumb finger.
It's not called a thumb finger. Bro, I learned that. I was educated by the movie The Ringer. Remember the movie The Ringer? When he said, how many fingers do I have? That's my CD. You scratched it. In broad daylight, you scratched my CD. Am I the only one that's seen this movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
You never seen The Ringer? Bro, you never seen The Ringer?
Yeah, it's... What's his name
It's
from
Johnny
Jackass?
Knoxville. And Brian Cox.
It's the Special Olympics
He goes
movie.
into the Special Olympics and pretends to be special.
Yeah. Watch it now.
It's fun. Yeah, look, now I'll watch it. Now it suddenly sounds interesting.
I love a good making fun of movie.
Bro, it's a good making fun of movie. It's funny, but you know it's really funny. And it wasn't done too. It's not like super bad taste, you know. And they use a lot of mentally challenged people, Downs people.
They want to go on a booze cruise for your birthday.
But why do we have to wait for my birthday for?
When's your birthday?
I don't know.
September. Yeah.
That's my son's birthday. Yeah.
On the
Something
26th?
On the
Jared's 20. That's pretty cool. We have the same birthday as my son.
September 26th.
My son.
That's all, folks.
So glad no one can hear me.
Really? Is your son's birthday really the 26th of September?
And my daughter's is February 26th.
My sister's February 26th.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's weird.
The odds of that's like 1 in 365. And again.
Yeah.
Him and your parents fucked on the same days.
Wow, quite possibly different years, but the same day.
Oh, yeah.
It's like different years.
Oh yeah, different years. Who cares? It was the same day.
Different decades, but on the same days.
How old's your sister?
Let's put it this way.
49.
Your mother and his
45.
wife
I'll
didn't
be
get...
45 this September.
Let's put it a different way, okay? Your mother and his wife did not perform oral that night on the same nights together.
No, because if they did,
Or maybe the spit went down her body.
and leaked in, it fell in.
I got some good swimmers there.
It curled in. Look at these guys are such professional swimmers. They can swim down the bottom.
Hello.
Yeah. I stayed alive.
Did you ever see that?
Bead of
You ever
sweat.
see that animated joke? It's the 2 sperms swimming, and he's like, "Oh my god, where's the egg?" He goes, "I don't know. But we haven't even passed the tonsils yet."
You ever see the movie Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Sex?
Yeah,
with fucking Woody what's his name? Woody Allen. And it's like 100 guys all dressed as sperms.
Besides
all white.
Harrelson, is there another Woody
Yeah, Woody Allen.
that it would get you stuck for more than 4
Woodpecker?
seconds? You're like,
Well, yeah,
I was going to
listen.
say Woody Woodpecker.
he's like, Woody.
Yeah, because
I mean, how many are there?
we could Woodpecker, Harrelson,
Woody from
Johnson.
Toy Story?
Would
Woody?
you blow me?
That's right. Somebody poisoned the water hole. See?
Woody Humper?
Somebody did poison the water hole. That's why they would have known.
That's right. See?
Somebody poisoned the water.
No, but
hole.
Woody. Somebody.
Where's that from?
Toy Story. Woody.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry. Sold to the big guy with the animal on his shirt. But no, what I was saying, Woody Allen made the movie Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Sex, and that one great scene, everybody's dressed as like
They're all
sperm.
white with
They're
the-
all
with the
white,
fucking head.
and one black guy is like, "What am I doing here? What am I doing here?" Like looking
It
around.
looks so out of
But
place.
yeah, it was fucking great. That was the one with Tony Randall. He's the brain. And they're on the date. That's when Woody Allen.
They're all planning
Oh, I
this.
meant to ask you,
They're all
what
planning this cruise, and like, there's a show going on.
Yeah.
What was that movie that you said about? It was in the future with Michael Keaton. Was it Michael Keaton? The one where it was
Clear History.
Clear History. And there was another.
It
movie.
wasn't the future. That was the one with Larry David
Larry Day. Okay, that's
and
the one.
Michael Keaton.
Okay. What was the history? What was the future one? Where he has to go back. He has to go. After we were talking about that the other day.
It was Michael Keaton again?
No, it was somebody else. But we were talking about whatever good movies or something.
Emilio
Right.
Estevez.
No, that's not the one with the car.
No, yeah, it's Free Jack.
That's Free Jack. No, it was the one where he had to find the killer of his girlfriend or something like that.
Oh, retroactive. I said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said
Oh,
that.
yeah. And
Retroactive?
that's Michael Keaton too, though, isn't
No,
it?
it's Belushi.
I was fast forwarding the show.
Oh,
that
Jim Belushi. Jim
Okay,
Belushi.
Belushi. Retroactive and clear. Okay.
Clear and present danger. Yeah.
And 43 minutes in, I'll know now because I was trying to find it the other show last week. I couldn't find it.
Look, 43. He keeps putting time markers up. 33 minutes and 34 seconds. The room shook like L.A.
43:49.
Now 43:49. I'll go back to find out the name of the movies I want to watch on.
Okay.
And you'll do, but then you're gonna go on and watch, and you're like, damn, what time did I say?
I don't forget those numbers.
Oh
I
yeah.
got the movies.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
remember all the numbers. I don't remember a movie.
I'm good.
Looks like you frozen time. For
I think.
There's a lot of gears moving, and sometimes they misfire.
That was me the other day. I'm sitting at the light. I'm listening to a Spanish channel. I have no idea why it was on. Was clicking through. For 20 minutes I'm listening to it. Didn't change it. I was in the zone. So, guy next to me goes, "Hey, at that station." I'm like, "What?" I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck am I listening to?" I could have killed 8 people on the way home. I wouldn't even know.
He turned it on. He was browsing and he envisioned like Univision, like those shows at like midnight with the big fat guy with all the hot chicks. It's always, you ever go on Univision on like Telemundo? Telemundo! And it's a talk show with a big heavy guy in a full suit, like laughing, all greasy and sweaty.
And hot chicks.
And like 8 or 10 hot chicks with their tits in their ass.
The guy's sweating
and he's all sweaty, dirty bastard, and he's like, oh, yeah, you know. I'm like, oh, so I just figured you envisioned yourself being that guy.
I don't have UHF anymore. I have cable.
It's on cable. Telemundo, Univision.
Digger some more rund Coca-Cola.
Shit. Every channel has a Spanish now. HBO has a Spanish channel. Showtime has a Spanish channel.
We should do a comedy cruise. Is that possible?
What, like put a show together on a cruise ship?
Yeah, like for dinner.
Yeah, dinner boat?
Yeah.
I'm sure we could. We'd have to rent the whole boat.
3-hour tour?
I know about 9 people that would probably go. Because that's all they're talking about.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, like read off some of the stuff here.
Well, they're talking about
Who
your
started
birthday.
this? My wife?
I don't know who started it.
I'm listening to it all.
Spirit Cruises, they have a 4-hour one.
So I used to work on Spirit Cruise Lines.
Did you really?
Yeah, I emceed on that, 1997 to 99. I was the host. I did the dinner cruise, like, the 3-hour tour. Yeah, when I first started doing comedy and
How long
and
you doing
acting.
comedy?
Next up, Gym Blossoms.
How long you doing comedy?
Well, I don't count all the time, but I've been messing around. I started in 1996 with acting
Buddha.
and stand-up.
Next up, Gin Blossoms playing. In the 90s.
I started
This is Casey Kasem.
96. I did like my first movie. I did about 7 or 8 movies, like little extra parts and stuff in movies. And then I started working on the Spirit Cruise Lines, and I emceed on it for 2 years. So I've been messing around. And I didn't actually I based my comedy career time on when I took that class in 2001. And so I just say I've been doing it 13 years. But I did start. I've been messing around with it for about 18 years.
We should pretend to freeze just for fuck with people.
Okay, well.
Is your camera broken? Don't fuck with me. I had bad dreams about this once.
What happened?
We're all trying to be quiet. He's talking all that. Hey, what are you guys? What are you doing now?
Speaking of funny dreams, last night I had a dream that.
Speaking of funny dreams, where did that segue come?
I haven't eaten much in 2 weeks. I had a dream that I was really wanting a candy bar. Had no money on me, so I bought the company so I could fucking break open the fucking whatchamacallit, the machine to eat the fucking candy. And I woke up, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's amazing. He had no money. Well,
had
is
no
that the part?
Had no change. Dude, you guys are still, man.
That was great. We gotta do that every week.
Did anybody even appreciate it?
No, they have no idea. They have no clue that we just did that on
I had
purpose.
money, no change though. I couldn't get into the machine.
That was pretty funny, man.
That was awesome.
That's what it was.
We have to do that from now on, just to fuck with people.
That was pretty funny.
That was an inside joke for us.
Oh my God.
We made him cry. It was awesome.
So, Saturday night I did a show with Vic DiPotetto in Nutley, in your hometown.
Did you get stage time?
And no, so I didn't do the show. No, it was for Gene Tallarico or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right, Gene? What, people talking about it at all?
I think your wife left the room and came back because she said I got bounced.
It was a frozen.
I don't know.
It was frozen.
Jen, if your screen was frozen, we were just fucking around.
We froze. It looked pretty good though, people, right? If we fucked you up.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, you want to do it again so we can show them how good it looked?
45-21.
Really?
Yeah, like, because are people paying attention again now? What does it say,
My
Steve?
sister said she could still see me breathing. Animal was still alive going.
He was like, But yeah, Saturday, it wasn't in where you got married your first. It wasn't in the Nights. It was in the Elks Lodge that me and you did a few months ago.
Oh, it wasn't the
Yeah,
Elks.
2 of the guys recognized me
Okay.
from being there with you.
That's cool.
And no, it was terrible. The mic didn't work. The sound system was... None of the mic didn't work. It was super tinny, terrible, like piercing, horrible, like I'm talking into a can. So Vic just put it to the side. He's like, fuck that, I'm not using it. Like 250 people. The room was packed. It was for the PBA.
Was it just screaming?
It was for the Nutley PBA. What's the county? What's that county?
Essex.
So it was for the Essex County Police Department, I guess.
You sure it wasn't for the Nutley PBA?
It could have been Nutley PBA.
I'm glad you were paying attention.
It was PBA. That much I know. They talked about Nutley, but you know it's...
What does PBA stand for? Police?
Patrolmen's Benevolent Association.
Benevolent.
And then the DEA, or in the police department, is the
District
Detectives Endowment Association. Not like the Drug Enforcement, which is their own thing. And within the police department, the DEA is the Detectives Endowment.
They don't sue each other like WWF doesn't let WWF have it no more. They have to be WWE.
I don't know, but I'm about to... Let's see if we can hear what I'm going to do on the chat. Wood. Excuse me.
Wow, that sounded like a freshly fucked asshole.
Thank you. What, are you kidding me? Did you hear that? How that ripped out? That's a tight ass.
Here, watch this.
When you hear that, a freshly fucked asshole would have been like... Yeah, when you get a ripple, you know that there's a muscle.
The gay asshole goes...
Yeah, it just goes...
If my wife were on here right now, she would be fucking talking, because yesterday in my life was the worst gas I've ever had. I made the mistake of...
Did she cut you open?
No.
Did you explode again, Richie?
You ever take a pill and then forget you take a pill? Well,
you ever take a whole pack?
I take fiber every day, like 20 milligrams of
fiber!
Yeah.
Oh, swear to God.
I fucking did it.
Well, I forgot I took the fiber, so I took another package of fiber. So about 5 o'clock at night.
How do you forget you took a package of fiber?
Because I don't remember if I put it in my drink or not. And you throw our wrappers. It was like,
Yeah, because you don't breathe. You just inhale whatever the fuck you're drinking.
This is Jabberjaw, people. I just knocked
now it's called Broken Jaw.
From Hellraiser. Bro, this motherfucker can take it. This is actually built real well. This thing's heavy.
I gotta get the batteries changed so he chatters.
He chatters. He's called Jabberjaw from Hellraiser movie.
It's not Jabberjaw.
Chatterbox.
Chatterbox.
Chatterbox. I'm sorry.
Chatterbox.
But the other one, there is another one, Jabberjaw, from Hellraiser.
Is there?
And yeah. And the one with all the fat in the neck that rolls. That's Jabberjaw. With like the 4 or 5.
Looks like a pirate.
That's Grossberger from Stir Crazy. What are you talking about?
And then look, and then this right here is Pinhead, man.
You never saw Stir Crazy. That's right.
Pinhead is
I can't find
awesome.
the box. There's a box that comes with them.
Right, but look how awesome. You know, I made this one year for I made a mask like this one year for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah, me and Jen. And the cool thing was we took a mask. We found a mask like that with the lines in it. It was brown, and it was called Wired. Like someone put barbed wire over his face.
Yeah.
Will he work at all or no? Because his mouth jabbers, right? I put him on, I think. I turned him on, right? So how do you make him activate?
It's motion.
Yeah, but where is the motion thing?
Well, it doesn't work. Grab his balls again. He makes that funny face.
Hey, right now, go.
I'll take your soul apart.
Right.
He wants us to freeze.
So that's these guys. You guys never seen the Hellraiser movies? So but I made this mask. Like I said, I made this mask.
Right.
Bro, we took the barbed wire face, painted it white. Me and Jen painted it. There was a really cool neck, like a.
What were the pins?
We used a Koosh ball.
Koosh.
You remember the Koosh ball, like hack-a-sack, the Koosh that you kick?
Don't start.
Wait for him to knock something over?
Next week's show's going to be a Color Me Mine, everybody.
It's going to be a what?
It's going to be a what?
Next week's show's going to be a Color Me Mine, because we're all fucking playing with toys right now.
Color Me what?
Color Me Mine?
I don't know.
You ever been there? In the mall?
Color Me My?
Yeah, it's a place where you go, they have all that ceramic there, and you paint it. Mine?
You love when I do that.
Mine?
When you call me.
What are you drinking? Cloudy water now?
Yeah, there's still sugar and stuff.
Sugar water. Yeah, so anyway, we took a Koosh ball, cut it up, and me and Jen sat there. My wife patiently held these fucking things. I did too, but she has a steadier hand. I shake a lot. And at every stitching, all the way up, all the way down.
And then the mask came out the following year.
And right, it did, bro. The very next fucking year.
I cheated.
All right, Jen wrote it, right?
Yeah.
Bro, the next year it came out as a mask with nails in it, but we did a really good job.
What about that thing you put your face against or whatever?
Oh yeah, with the
the pins.
That'd be a cool fucking thing.
As a
mask, that'd be awesome. I mean, the eyes would be fucked up, but
and you wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, well, you can.
Oh, I gotta.
Come on.
Oh, I ripped another one. Well, look, you come on. I am starting the ass evening, the ass part of this evening tonight.
The activities.
The activities. Yes, I am bringing on the activities first this evening. Last week I was the last. I got it in the last 2 minutes before the show was over. I finally got the rip one.
Yes, Jen, it's always about farts and toys, God damn it. Now, if you could put toys inside of our farts, that would be gay.
Actually, if you put farts inside of toys, it's like a secret toy surprise and shit inside.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, no shit. Don't ask me to say that again once it's slow.
What?
What's that? We need to give it a keep it going.
Sputnik.
I've got the power.
Oh, that's Tom Dernan, bro, does that joke. It's like his best. I love that joke. He's like, any Russian people? Hey, how are you, bro? Any Russian people tonight? No? Let's talk about them. Doesn't Russian people, when they talk, sound like you're playing a record backwards? I
do a Russian chick, remember?
Yeah, but that's a pretty funny joke.
It is funny. Backwards. It is.
I will break you. Nice. Oh, wiki. Shut up. Shut up. So anyway, so we did that up there.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
When girls play with themselves, I call it DJ Scribble.
Nice. Sweet. DJ Scribble.
You gotta put the headphones.
I call it DJ Dribble.
MS, man.
Huh?
MS.
So.
What else?
I don't know what else.
What about the Ringling Brothers deal then? You know, obviously, for those of you who don't know, Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus in Rhode Island this weekend had a tragic accident.
I did not know that.
Yes, 11 people were injured. Like
what happened?
5 seriously injured.
Elephant?
No, a high wire act with all.
I have no clue.
It was 8 women and 9 women in the high. It was 9 women in the high wire act and 2 guys down below. 2 people.
The clamp broke. They were all on a platform.
But it's a high wire act with their hair. They're all hanging from it's like a chandelier, like a human chandelier, bro, hanging by their long hair on this fucking chandelier, 25 feet up, and the clamp that held them all, to this bracket, fucking broke. The whole thing fell.
And they landed on the dancer.
And they landed on the 2 people below. Yeah. And
but isn't that the first thing you check is the clamp?
Bro, and it's.
Do they show video of it?
Yeah, I have a video.
It's in the videos.
It's in videos, and it's. I marked it, Ringling Brothers.
Yeah, it's in our videos.
Ringling Brothers, here it is. Okay, yep.
So this is like from somebody's phone.
We're so organized. You see how we did it? We talked about it over here and went over there. Now it's going to go under the table, up on the screen.
And you know what the biggest part of all this was? I actually said I sent it to you. I actually contributed to a YouTube segment of the show, and here it is. This is someone's cell phone, and it was like this. And bro, Ringling Brothers. There it is.
Every time you see the video, it's frozen.
Rains descending, nurturing the strong roots, these mystic flowers, rolling them to amazing raising heights.
So 2 people down below? Oh, God. Now listen to people. Were they supposed to fall like them? Listen to what these people say. I can't drink here. Jack and Jacks.
Nobody realizes.
No. Now this guy's asking how high up are they? Yeah, when you're at somewhere where there are all lights and they're talking, and the guy stops, and if you play it again, I almost think I heard someone say shit, and it might even be the announcer, like hey now, the man. Yeah, because nothing else happens with them talking. Because people are wondering. Well, you have to go back to the beginning. Go in about 20 seconds. This is cool. Listen to everyone's talking. And he's like right there. There you go. He does. Oh shit! Yeah. He was suspended from a string. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
So that is. It's sad because like.
Did anybody die?
There was like 5 people like seriously and critical and stuff. So
the people that they fell on, I think, were the most.
Were in it. Yeah, but some of those girls were all tied by their hair. So when they fell on the metal bracket, you know, wherever the fucking bracket went, their head's going. So you got to figure there's got to be a couple of broken necks.
That's why I never did that. That's changed careers.
I just figured your hair wouldn't hold you up.
You don't realize how fast they fall.
Even crazy glue can't.
I should be the tester. Like,
yeah, just hang in the middle.
Hang me by my ass. No, just hang me by my just hang me by my ass hair. See what happens.
Yeah. But yeah, so that unfortunately happened this weekend, and that's fucked up. Like you go to a real live show.
Jose.
Jose.
Jose's in Marlboro. Sorry.
That's a shame, bro.
But it's crazy because like all these little kids going to a show and stuff. They want to see something. And, you know, Mommy, what just happened?
Did you hear that? You said like 3 times. It was cute.
You're like, how do you like it?
Here you go. I'm easy, brother.
Like
you can't believe I can't believe like that. That's every time you say like.
Your wife said all these people just fell out of the air, and the kid wants her goddamn Cracker Jack.
Right, that's what you hear. Like I want my Cracker Jacks. You hear it on that. It's like here, here's your soda. Like I want my Cracker Jacks.
It's crazy.
But yeah, crazy stuff. So, like, have you ever gone to this circus?
Absolutely.
You ever go to Ringling Brothers?
I've been to Ringling Brothers.
It's been a long time. You want to know how long it's been? Remember, you used to get the little.
The yo-yo?
Light? No, the little light.
Lights up?
No, the little light on a string, and you spun it.
Right.
That's how long it's been.
Right. They still have. They still have that.
The last time we went to the circus, the next morning I had a little sister.
Really?
Yeah. And it was so cute. I woke up to her and I went, beep, beep, and she cried.
Yeah, we went with the kids a few times. We did. It's been a long time since Ringling Brothers, but we used to do like Clyde Bailey's, which is another big circus.
It's in Camden all the time.
And that's probably the Big Apple.
Richard Kempton said, "Yeah, it could be worse if you're hanging by a ball sack."
Yeah. First of all, you're upside down.
That's a low blow, Richard.
I took the kids to Camden a couple of years ago when
What's up, Rich?
There was a guy.
You have no balls for this act. They're going to be hanging on a string.
There was a guy holding a sign outside. There was like millions of people walking in. One guy holding a sign that says
"Cruelty to animals."
Cruelty to animals. So I took a picture of him. I'm like,
you're awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome. One guy. It was literally one guy.
Right.
He's not.
Right. There's always like 1 or 2 people out there. Oh, the animals. You know.
How about that bridge thing that burned down too? That was kind of a
Well, we'll talk about that too. But
catastrophical.
It was pretty catastrophic. But yeah, like crazy things happened this weekend like that. It's 2014. You think everything works like it's not 1890 where they're building shit. They're working on the I-15. I don't know how familiar you are. Have you ever been to LA? Yeah. Have you ever driven from LA to Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
All right, so then you drove on the I-15 because that's the main road.
There, I-10 from Vegas to
that's
Tempe.
Arizona.
222. That's 6.
Well, the 10 goes all the way from California all the way down through and ends in Florida. It goes from Gainesville, Florida to Malibu Beach.
I've been on I-95. Does that count?
Well, that goes north and south from.
I used to live in
that goes from Canada to Florida.
I-80.
I lived in Arizona. I drove back and forth like 10 times. So.
Right.
But I used to take a trip from Mesa to LA and then Mesa to.
When I get to Arizona,
Zona.
And if you did San Diego, you did the 8, right?
Well, I went to. I wouldn't go down south there because that's too close to the border. I'd go across first and meet people and then go down the south end that way.
But the I-15, for those of you who've never been, It's the main hub. It's the only real road going in and out because, I mean, let's say Vegas is a desert. There's only 3 or 4 roads that really enter the whole city of Vegas. Once you're in the city, there's roads obviously everywhere. But the main hub from LA, it's a 3.5-hour ride to Vegas, is the I-15. And this is a poor guy. Could you imagine going to work one day? He's a welder, so he gets paid pretty well.
In the merry, merry month of May.
Yeah, and he's sitting there welding. He turns around. And it'll all come out. He's like, I had the shield on or whatever. Turns around, holding the fucking welding torch on the wood support beams that's holding up the entire fucking structure. Put it on fire, and this is what happened. Watch. One guy.
Freeze for a second.
All right.
Angeles to Las Vegas
watch.
is shut down right now. It could be closed for days because of a fire on this bridge, causing a traffic nightmare affecting hundreds of thousands of drivers. ABC's Cecilia Vega is in Los Angeles.
Bagel?
The collapse caught on camera.
Look, there it is.
A nightmare on Interstate 15, the major artery connecting LA to Las Vegas. Intense flames erupting after a construction worker blown torch ignited wooden supports on this overpass.
Lots of failures, which made it even worse. But the fire itself was pretty insane.
Debris crashing down onto the freeway below. The result? Traffic still for miles. Overnight, this view from the air, people trapped in their cars for hours on end.
I'm trying to get around this stuff.
The entire bridge will now have to be rebuilt. $59 million already spent on repairs down the drain. Workers forced to start
Same asshole with a little hose.
The highway closed in both directions.
He's going back to work the next day with his little lunchbox.
Only one worker suffered minor injuries. No one else was hurt.
Two days it was closed.
Cecilia Vega, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Bro, tell me that's not fucked up. That's crazy because...
Yes, we do, Jen.
What? Oh, what'd you say?
We like the freeze thing too much.
You know, yeah, we do like the freeze thing. That's pretty cool. That's what we did.
See, what the funniest part of the whole thing is?
Let it go.
The whole funny thing is, you guys can't even see, is that fucking retard Rich freezes for like the first 5 seconds. Yeah, you did, and then he realizes it and starts laughing.
No, I was laughing.
No, they're all
gonna laugh at you. Let's take a whole pic.
I want to find that bowl.
Let's take a whole pic.
Which one?
That whole road that goes down?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a whole pic.
Someone wants to take a whole pic. But, yeah, so that's crazy. Imagine going into work. They said they already spent $59 million on that.
We're going to have to dock your pay.
Right, yeah.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
And your children and your children's children and your children's children's children. Little quote from Hook. It was Dustin Hoffman telling Hook that if he doesn't fight Pan, if he doesn't fight him, I will come after your children's children's children. Oh, speaking of which, Bob Hopkins died.
Oh,
you guys heard?
Who's that?
Bro, Roger Rabbit. The guy
has 40 movies under his belt. Roger Rabbit.
Well, but he's
help me, Eddie. Please.
Yeah, please, Eddie. 2 bits.
I'm sorry, Eddie. I didn't mean to make you all upset. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything?
A shave and a haircut. Tunes can't resist this song. A shave and a haircut. They catch me the wall. 2 bits. Did he have eyes like these? Fucking movie was great. But yeah, unfortunately, poor Eddie, was Bob Hopkins.
How'd he die?
Marshmallow
incident?
No, yeah, it was an infamous marshmallow. No, he was sick for the last few years. He stopped acting like 2 years ago. Babe, what did he die from again? He was sick with something, and
since when does he call you babe?
Parkinson's. My wife.
Parkinson's. He had Parkinson's.
He had Parkinson's disease, so he stopped working.
He did.
He stopped working about 2 years ago. It's a bad fucking disease, but I wouldn't
be a mariachi band, or if you do.
I always said that's one disease I'd like to catch for a year. You know how many calories they burn per minute? The answer is 7.
Would it be 13 pounds at the end of the year?
Here it is. I don't know if it's.
But yeah, Parkinson's
Well, you gonna
disease.
carry my skin around?
It's a melted candle, people. It's a melted candle.
With a very, very small wick.
I keep trying to light it and blow it out. But yeah, so unfortunately, Bob, we lost the great Bob Hopkins, who was like, he's Shmee in Hook. That's what made me think of it. Shmee is me.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Shmee, man. That movie's great. Hook is one of my favorite renditions of Peter Pan. It's such a fucking awesome.
Ready?
Rufio.
So here we go.
Like the tree and everything. The whole wall, the whole
Big Ronnie Great Adventure.
Bro, where was this?
Baltimore, and it'll tell you up there.
They're playing it again?
Yeah, watch this thing. Yeah, it just play. This is
One lady
amazing.
wanted to go back to her car. The whole video.
Of course, the whole look. See, there's a whole. All this falls. You see all that walkway, the road, the wall, the fence, the lights. That's like a huge. What do you call it? Like the whole mudslide. The rain caused that, right?
At least there's no train there now.
Train
tracks.
New action park.
Train tracks. Where was that train track?
It was right there. You were so fixated.
No, there weren't trains. It was like the Rhode Island railings, like the 6-foot fence.
That's crazy. Oh, that's you.
This is 2014. Like, you don't expect to see shit like that. That's almost considered like a. It's not really a sinkhole.
Yeah, there's one I saw out in California. They had a whole mountain come down, but it was all the streets and everything.
Right.
I'll find out eventually, but I'm telling you, man.
Just put in mudslides.
Yeah, the sheer volume of what came down. They said it was like half a city came down, and it was crazy.
What about on the west side? I mean, on the.
He died of complications with pneumonia.
Oh yeah. Oh, due to after she had Parkinson's, I thought.
Yeah, the camera was shaking because Richie hit it. Sorry.
And and I see about the dark. It goes dark when things are on.
Our last producer hit the camera once. Once.
What time was it? 10:45?
Yeah.
Do you have can we take a couple of minute break? Do we have a video that we could play for like 3 or 4 minutes?
Sure. Yes, a show. Last week's show if you want. What would you like to see? You want to do one of your comic bits?
We're not prepared for the break.
We're not.
No, on YouTube, I mean.
You know, it's just. What was that? Oh, sorry.
What would you like to watch? One of your shows? If that smells over you, I'm going to fucking throw my balls at you.
Nice, it's my turn.
Well, I don't even know what he just said. He said he's going to throw his balls at you or something.
my bottles.
Yeah. My bodily balls.
What am I putting up?
Well, only because I have to pee, so I figured we could take a break, and I'm out of coffee.
So why not? Do you want to take a break too? Or?
No,
I'll talk to you while we're doing this.
Yeah, we'll do the show.
Buda took 45 minutes in his bed once. Still on the phone talking to us.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Okay.
Well, you know what? And Buda got a little nap before, right?
Okay, see if there's any snacks in the house.
I fell asleep before the show.
Bring me a ho-ho. And
Hey, at least I didn't fall asleep.
I wish.
During the show.
You don't have ho-hos here, do you? I'd fucking.
Not in this house.
You got any kind of hoe in this house?
No.
Well, can we call it in?
Threw her out.
A couple more pretzels if we can.
Look, you want a couple more pretzels?
Yeah.
Wait, he has to get a video ready.
No, I'm talking to you.
I thought you guys were
I'm
going
not
to talk.
getting up.
No, what do you mean?
He's leaving. Go out that way.
Yeah, so I'll talk to you. If you're not getting up, that means you'll be
Motherfucker.
I'm lazy.
If Woody had went right to the police,
This would
never have happened.
What do you want to talk about, Rich?
Going downstairs.
Let's talk about Craig. He won't be here. And don't get any hair in my sink.
Let's move the show somewhere else.
You should sit here. I should sit there and see what he does. No.
How the hell are we gonna get out of the camera?
So what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
All right. This is
You
awkward.
enjoying this lovely
Just gonna write a little note. You are such a bold little cockfuzz. Oh, what else? What else? What other subject? Let's see what we could talk about. We should do all his subjects so that when he comes back.
My sock
Cinco
drawer.
de Mayo.
He writes my sock drawer.
He farted on the way out.
So did you. What you got planned this weekend? Anything exciting?
No.
No?
It was my father's 70th birthday party on Saturday.
Up in
North Jersey.
You took the extreme close up in your nostril?
I didn't. My pain in the ass sister. I love you.
It was scary.
It was fun. It was cool. He turned 70.
Where'd you have it at the house?
Dude, it was in Bayonne. I wanted to kill myself.
Why?
Leaving the place.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, ooh, I'll drive through Staten Island and say hi to Craig. Pulaski Skyway is closed.
Yep.
They closed the Bayonne Bridge,
Yeah.
right? While we're there, had to make a U-turn, go all the way through Jersey City. That was a good one. Jersey City, Hoboken, Weehawken. I had to come around by the Holland Tunnel to go to the Lincoln Tunnel, and then I went 3 west to get home. It was crazy.
3?
Yeah, I had to take 3 west. So finally I said, fuck it. I called up my mom. I'm like, hey, Mom, what are you doing? Oh, I just got out of work. Good. Meet me at the Chinese buffet. We're going to dinner. So I took my mom out for dinner. Oh, Happy Mother's Day. That was our Happy Mother's Day dinner, Mom.
By her, you took her out?
Yeah, North Jersey. Shithole. Ugh. You know, I don't know the food in the area anymore. You know?
I eat that food the next day. I can't walk. My freaking legs are swollen. All that mystery they put in that shit.
Really, who pees this long besides pregnant women?
Did you go to sushi the other day?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, Fuchsia.
How was it?
I love that place.
I go to Osaka or whatever that is.
Yeah, but it's cheaper in Fuchsia.
It's half price there too.
Is it?
Yeah, I got 6 or 7 rolls for like $20.
Really?
Yeah. It's two.
But you don't get sushi. You get all the cooked stuff, or do you like sushi? Oh, you do?
Raw, yeah.
I ordered. This is what I ordered. I ordered the eel. Love the eel with cucumber.
Yeah. Oh, I do have.
I always get. Oh, you can't because of the gout. Yeah. I get 2 sweet potato tempura rolls.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
It's
and then
cheap, right? It's like $3.
Oh yeah. Then I got the gajiro roll.
Gajiro.
Yeah, it's spicy.
You can't even say it right.
No, I got something else too. I don't know what it was. And then I
always Philly roll.
Yeah, I don't like cream cheese too much. It just tastes like bagel and lox a little bit.
Most pieces you've eaten with.
Oh my god!
I want to hear it because I want to see if it's up in my territory.
Me and my old friend of mine, Alex, we went to this place on Route 4 in over by the Paramus Mall.
Okay.
And they just kept bringing, and people are like looking at us. $284, bro. $284. I'm gonna say 35 rolls. I think.
Oh.
I probably polished about half of them. At least 15, 16. That's a lot.
Rolls?
Yeah.
Or 16 pieces?
No, rolls.
Oh, rolls. Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Have I beaten you, or you beat me?
Pretty close, actually. We went the place up in on Route 9 up there. What's that called? Arirano, whatever. That place right in Sayreville.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the big boats they have. They come out with all those big, it's like it looks like.
Oh yeah.
We had
Pearl Harbor.
We had 3 Pearl Harbors.
Where?
At the Arirano place. That place over in or Ring Rang, whatever they call it.
Oh, Ari Rang.
Yeah.
I love Ari Rang.
Yeah. It was I don't know how many pieces. I must have had alone myself almost 75 pieces.
We used to go there all the time for my birthday, but my dad got sick one time.
Did he?
Yeah, he doesn't want to go back, so. But we used to go there all the time. Everybody would order hibachi and stuff, and then me and my sister would order sushi, and everybody else would have hibachi.
These places, gold mines are over here. Any half price now? Forget it.
Oh, that
we
thing.
Go, and my wife, all she eats is the California one roll because she doesn't like to eat sushi now.
Right.
But
Mike says, I tried sushi once, but it tastes like fish. Zoe.
But yeah, we get it like 2 to 3 times a week now because she loves it. And it's great because she'll eat 1 roll for dinner, and then she'll take a roll for lunch, and she'll enjoy it.
See, I don't like leftover sushi.
I don't. But she does.
It doesn't.
I like when it's warm.
Well, the parts are supposed to be warm and cold. I hate when you go to like Stop and Shop and ShopRite.
Eel roll is the best.
Oh, I love eel roll. Zach loves eel roll.
With the sauce on it.
Did you ever get the eel pieces? They're better.
Yeah. I get the hand rolls, too.
Oh, those are good.
And then try salmon skin. You can eat
I didn't like it.
No?
It's too salty.
Yeah, I live for that crap.
Do you? Do you try the spider roll?
Yeah.
Soft shell crab?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good shit, man.
You guys do hibachi ever or no?
Where?
Anywhere?
Yeah, only Ari Rang. It's the only place I really had hibachi. They do the whole volcano, and they have the guy that little fireman where his pants fall down, and it pees the fire out. Yeah. One time, my ex-brother-in-law, he's a tough guy around the, he's rough around the edges, and he got so pissed off because the guy shot the fake ketchup at him. Did you ever see the fake ketchup?
No.
It's got string. It's got a string. So he shot it, and like he smacked it out of his hand. It was great. The guy pulled a knife on him.
Did he really?
Like, yeah, well, because they get, how they joke around. He's like, ah. He's like, yeah. And my brother was like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? But it's funny. Some of those guys are pretty funny when they do the, when they're cooking and stuff.
I like when they throw it in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
There was a guy who was like,
yeah.
plate, and he went bang, bang, bang. Like everybody's mouth is opened up.
More sake, more happy. Yeah. That's what they always say.
The first time I had sake was at a hibachi, and I don't know how much you drink, man. That stuff is...
I'm with you, Marianne. I don't like supermarket sushi either. No. Like it's in the case. It's disgusting. It's like hard. It's like undercooked rice.
Wegmans is good. Wegmans, I'll eat. ShopRite, if you go to a super ShopRite, like one of those big
ones.
But
I don't want the hot parts to be cold.
Oh, no.
You know.
They make it fresh for you there.
What's that?
When they're there and you see the whole case there, just tell them I want 2 eel rolls and they'll make it for you. Yeah.
One time my dad
went up. The same price as it's about half. It comes out to about half price sushi.
My dad, when I was about 6, he took me to this place over in Mill Creek in Secaucus.
Okay.
It was the first sushi place I ever been to, and they come around with a cart. It wasn't like they didn't have sushi dinner. It was like sushi appetizer, and then you order like Japanese dinner, like noodle, like hibachi.
Yeah.
Only they cook it and they bring it to you. So then, like, what they would do is the guy would come around with a cart, and he had all kinds of fish. Dude, when they would cut the sushi, it was so fresh. It looked like it was still moving. You know what I mean? That's a real sushi place. My son loves that crap.
Yeah.
He loves roe. I'm not into the roe.
The roe.
He likes the big roe.
Yeah, the big one. No,
he likes the big roe.
I went to the Asian market and bought a whole thing of that. I was making roast sandwiches.
His mother.
So salty on my head.
Oh, his mother. I just told her it was minced carrots. She believed me for a while. Yeah. I'm like, those are eggs. She goes, you son of a bitch. It's funny.
That's my favorite. That when they make it, they make the pieces. What the hell's he eating in there?
He's making coffee.
They have the pieces, and I think use less rice because then they'll put more roe in there. And oh my god! And especially at the place over here, Tokyo House, they make the roe fresh. They make them fresh there when they do it. The guy give me a whole plate of that stuff. So I always give him a tip, like a $5 tip, and you can get anything in that place.
You ever have brown rice sushi? That's good too.
Yeah, every time we order sushi now, we get brown rice over here.
Which one?
The place over by the corner of next to the falafel.
The one that you go to? Yeah, I don't know. Osaka, right? What's I like tempura, like the veggie tempura, like the broccoli, Anyway.
The broccoli. Nah, you talking about when they?
Yeah, the fried.
Yeah,
you don't like the fried veggies?
Fried. The best is the fried. Whatchamacallit? Sweet potatoes.
See, the skinny guy leaves it showing the 2 fat guys were talking about food.
They slice the sweet potato, not too thick, so it's soft, but man, that stuff's good. I have a friend in his basement. He's got a cold case with the whole thing, and
they're still doing construction out there.
Bro,
Did you sleep? Did you sleep last night, bro? 2 o'clock. They were doing construction with jackhammers.
The whole time I'm in there, I was actually sitting out there listening to the conversation. Because all you guys talked about was food.
Yeah, the entire time.
There was just like, and I say that I'm sitting at that, I'm like, wow. But if
it was more manly than when you and I talked that day.
If I say like, hey, wow,
hey, sweetheart, it doesn't no longer on this side.
If I say anything about the bigger guys on the show talking about food, they'll say I'm stereotyping.
We went into this whole sushi rant,
which is funny because sushi, like, you guys just eat it because you like the way it tastes, not because you're worried about a health conscious reason. I mean,
why? What food do you eat for health conscious?
I was almost going to make you a coffee. But
It's not really good for you.
Well,
Sashimi is.
Oh, I forget brown rice what it is.
Yeah,
Bushimi?
Brown rice is a lot better for you than white rice.
I love Bushimi, and like he's in all the Adam Sandler movies and shit. But he's great in Fargo until he goes into the woodshed.
Craig doesn't eat sushi.
I think sushi's fucking disgusting.
How many Italians do?
His wife must not be happy either.
That's something different.
I need to just get the
You know what? 23 years.
Oh my god.
He kicked the camera again.
The whole
right?
camera is gonna move in like 30 seconds. Watch. We're gonna watch.
And it's gonna move. It's gonna move bad too.
Real bad. Real bad.
No, you guys are gonna watch this show.
Yeah, like we're watching, like waiting to see, because now I'm curious. And we should time it, because it's a good 30 seconds, 40-second delay. You say like 15 seconds.
Actually, it
but
works out because the camera's too far this way right now.
It's a good minute delay.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Look, it still hasn't happened yet.
It's about 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Moved over. Oh, there you go. And no, it's perfect now. Look.
Yep. You ever notice you don't look tough drinking out of a straw?
Never.
You never do. Like you're talking to a chick, how you doing, babe? What's going on?
Orange Julius cup.
I love shit that goes on in the bar. Like you walk in and there's like 4 biker dudes, and as you get around them, one has a fucking Blue Moon with fucking an orange piece.
Yeah.
The next one has a Corona with a lime sticking out, and you go over and go, look at all the fruit, and they're like, they want to fucking kill you.
Bro, with the straw, like Friday's show, I walk in, I'm like, Matt, get me a glass of water. So I went right on stage, and he brought me up the glass of water. You even joked about it or something like that. You asked for shit, you don't get nothing.
Oh yeah.
But he brings me a water, but with no straw, and just I wanted so bad to ask, especially when you're on stage, you want to just hit it quick. When you got a straw, you just and you put it down. When you're drinking like this, when you're talking and all the ice and everything, you know it's up again. You know, I get the mustache and the beard, and it sucks. So I wanted to ask for a straw, but I didn't because it would have just sounded
What's
too.
more feminine, a straw or those not the bottles like this, the flip top bottles that you drink? You know the water bottles.
Oh, to have a built-in straw.
The squeeze,
the sport bottle.
Yeah, the squeeze bottle that you.
Sport. No, I like those.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it. It goes.
Yeah, but you're shooting a liquid in your mouth.
Oh, most in your mouth, not in your hand.
I was saying, both you gentlemen look like you're no stranger to liquid being shot in your mouths.
I don't get it.
Yeah, not yet. Bro, what about when you drink like a Yoo-hoo with the little can?
Oh my god.
With the straw?
I actually had a...
Not the can, not the box.
Did I tell you about my Yoo-hoo experience?
Shits, farts?
Well, no, when I was like 10.
Diet You? You mean the diet
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo experience?
I was 10 years old. And we were in Florida staying at my aunt's house. And they always had all kinds of
I
shit
have
in
a
the
message.
house. All kinds of shit in the house,
You are
right?
such a bald cock fuzz. I see. What's that word?
Little.
It's too tiny. I couldn't read it. You are such a bald...
So
I get the...
I went wandering, right?
Analyzed.
I went in the fridge, and I popped. It was like a regular soda can, like Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't shake it, right? And I'm like 10 or 11, never had diet, so it was diet Yoo-hoo, carbonated. Had no clue, dude. I chugged it, and I immediately threw up all over the floor.
Because you didn't know what it was.
No.
Yeah.
So like the whole day.
I think I had that with you.
So the whole day I was like, oh.
So
So my aunt's like, oh, come upstairs, sleep in your uncle, aunt, me, you know, me and your.
It's like chocolate salsa.
Sleep on our bed. Nobody will bother you, right? Fucking king size water bed. I'm 10 years old. I don't have abs yet. You know, like the ab muscles.
Yeah.
And she plops me in the middle, and like
can't move.
for 40 minutes, I'm trying to get to the edge to get out. I'm just like,
like a fish when it drops on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yet. He said yet. Sorry.
I drove 2 days from Arizona to New Jersey on Slim Jims and Yoo-hoo. I had a case of Slim Jims and about 30 or 40 Yoo-hoo.
And where'd you drive from where to where?
From Mesa, Arizona to New Jersey.
Did you shit? How many times along the way?
It wasn't the shit. It was the fucking gas.
The gas.
Yeah, there was no shit. It was all protein.
Something tells me your body always seems.
I drink. I eat the
gas.
same shit when I travel far. I always eat the same thing.
Because it's what you're familiar with to do.
I always get a Red Bull, an orange Gatorade, combos, you know, with the cheese,
Right.
and Slim Jim. Not Slim Jim. I like the
like
Jack
the-
Slinks.
Yep, actually, they're
The
on
stick,
sale.
not the sticks, like the fat.
Yeah, the beef
like
jerky.
the lip.
Jack's like
Yeah.
the chunk
They
of beef
have
jerky,
them
the
in their bag now
teriyaki.
at CVS, half price.
Yeah, but they're so fucking expensive. Those
No, I
bags.
got a jumbo bag for $6.99.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, which is
That's a good deal.
yeah, no, it is because
Did you ever
usually
have
the
steak
small
bites?
bags,
Yeah,
Six
steak
of
bites,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
steak bites and
Yeah,
snake
they
bites.
take.
Go
They
to
take,
Walmart, they have the turkey sausages in there in
Ugh.
that bag. I ate one once. Dude, I was on the ground in my car
Once.
with stomach once. That's it. I only had like half the bag.
He swallowed the whole fucking can.
No, it wasn't a can. It was a bag. It says
Oh.
turkey treats. It could have been.
Was it dog treats? Yeah.
When you're sitting between two
But
big guys,
I
you want
was
to ask the
on
question
the
of
ground.
what did
I was in my
they
back
eat?
seat like this, like I just slept with a man.
When I worked for Frito-Lay, we sold the jerky.
Frida, how's she doing?
Yeah, a lot of those didn't make it into the store because they never put them on my truck. And but one
Nudge,
time,
nudge, wink, wink.
wait, check this out, right?
Oh, I felt that from here, and that wasn't the trucks
I
outside.
thought someone closed the fucking door like outside.
Hey, what did somebody step on a duck? Look at him. He's got a spit so bad.
Choke you,
He's
cunt.
fucking purple.
I hope you shit your fucking nostril. It's coming out! Ah, he swallowed like a good little whore that he is.
That's gonna make it see.
Oh, don't fucking turn it this way.
Yeah, don't be blowing that over here.
Where's the spray?
That thing was like a subwoofer. It was like,
That's the first one today, so thank you.
What was I talking about? I was really into it.
Frito-Lay.
about how they never put
No, they did. Yo,
beef jerky on your truck.
let me. This is how good of a salesman I was. Okay, when I got the store in in West Orange, okay, we had about as much shelf space as this table. When I left, we had 40 feet, 2 permanent end caps, 2 pallet drops, and two stacks of deli. You know, the little deli chips.
Did you make commissions on stuff
Oh
like that?
yeah,
when you
man.
sold stuff?
So we had an end cap of fucking beef jerky.
Oh,
Okay. We had an end cap of beef jerky.
it's beginning. No,
You know,
it was just a rip over here.
When I
too.
delivered, okay, 12 carts, 1 whole cart of jerky, okay?
Ooh.
24,
Who's that? You or him?
me, $2,400
I'll
bill.
send some good alleyway.
2,400. Anyway, you know what I used to do with the jerky? Every order I would order jerky because it was like great commission.
Yeah.
I would hang it in the dog food aisle.
Because they don't know what it is.
No, they didn't know, and they would buy it for their dogs. Oh, that smells good. What is that? What is that flavor? What does the flavor say?
It's
Yeah, don't be
Febreze.
Febreze.
Raspberry?
Wild berries and honey.
Yeah, wild berry and honey, everyone.
Not coming out of any of our asses.
When
It gets the shit out.
When I lived in Spotswood,
Yo,
I
all
had,
3 of us have farted down tonight. We're
I
all
had
in.
those stackable dehydrators. Remember years ago they used to sell those dehydrators years ago? They were like...
My cousin made one.
Yeah. Well, I
an
bought
old
them
refrigerator.
off of like K-Tel.
What did you
years
do?
ago.
Like, you mean to dehydrate like fruit and
To
shit?
make your
Yeah.
own
You make
jerky.
jerky with it. So you would go and have the guy at the
Wow.
butcher, who got years ago, slice it really, really thin. You take it home, and you buy the worst cut of beef. It didn't matter. That's what you're eating anyway in the stores. And you shake it in a bag with a teriyaki, if you want teriyaki or pepper. You go home
teriyaki.
and you stick it in there. You put another one on. You stick it in there, and then
Takes
you
like
you
4
plug it
5
in.
hours, 6 hours.
Yeah, it takes about an overnight, but it'll dry out and it'll cook it for you. You don't even have to cook the meat when you put the meat in there because it's like 210 degrees constant with air.
Right, and
blowing like
and that's what it does.
But
It dries
I
out.
once made a jar that was this big, like the ones with the big screw.
You guys
cap
can't
on.
see. He's saying this big.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Because he's held it up. He just did this.
This
He
big?
said,
This big?
This big.
The cap on the jar was about this big. I filled that thing up, and we took that down to Florida with us. We were eating in the car the whole way, man. It was
How you have a jar this big? And what is he talking about? How do you
know-
had a jar this big?
It was an extra
Yeah,
large
it was,
mason
No,
jar.
it was a jar that used to have those mini, what do you call those? The
Koopas?
the orange cup.
the plastic.
Oh,
puffs.
cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs.
Cheese
yeah, it was
puffs.
Big cheese puffs.
Plastic puffs.
The
The 2 of you were on crack tonight.
the plastic container.
I
for
got
cheese.
you.
Ooh. Somebody got their Christmas goose early.
I mean, if you get one of those dehydrators, the cost of jerky is like nothing.
My cousin built one out of an old refrigerator in Florida, and like a big full-size refrigerator, cut open holes in the back. He put a fan, he got like a little
heat
fan
through
through it. He
there.
blows heat through 250 degrees, and he leaves the door open on the refrigerator like that much for it to vent out. And he makes awesome chicken jerky, beef jerky, all this different kind of crazy, and it's awesome.
What's his name?
My cousin Billy.
Billy, if you're listening.
Yeah, Billy's a busy man.
Be a sponsor?
He's the battalion chief of the fire department in the county he lives in.
Word up, thank you.
Yeah, and he's a nurse. And he's in the National Guard. He was in the Army, and now he went back in the National
Guard. Why don't you marry him?
Sounds confused.
Yeah.
Why don't you marry him?
He's going to have 3 pensions.
Do they really use these things?
And he teaches Aikido. He's a Aikido master. He's doing Aikido like 22 years. 23 years. That's Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal's style. Seagal. Yeah, but come on, really, it's Seagal. How many Seagals do you know in the temple? Not many. You know a lot of Seagals, though, don't you? Like Katie Seagal. Come on. My.
I always make you laugh when they're in the car.
Oh my God, he does it. He'll call me from work. Like we talk almost every day while he's driving. He's driving a day job, and he'll get like all like the Asian ladies like taking him to like the nail salon and shit to work. And shit. He'll be just talking to me.
No, I take a group of Thai people from the bus to Six Flags because they work there.
Oh, that's where it is. Yeah, Six
and I'll have like 6 of them in the car. And he'll be listening, and you'll just hear, "What's this shit when they go?" And I'm just full on just going, my. And you hear them, yeah, like, it's the seagulls from Finding Nemo. My.
But he did. You guys, we talked about it once before on the show. He did that video that day. He drank like 5 fucking Red Bulls. He was so jacked up. Yeah, and he was like, but no, yeah, but he did it. He did it like, he was like,
oh yeah.
And then at the very end, you see, yeah, he's like,
and I'm like $5.
He's doing all that, and at the very end, as he's going to turn it off, the camera in his hand, because he's using his cell phone, moves a little bit, and right behind him, you see an Asian woman in the back seat of the car the whole time.
With an Asian woman?
Yeah, because I said to her, I go.
Good luck, I think.
So I said to her, "Where are you going?" She go, "Take me to the mall."
Take me.
I said, "What? Where do you want to go?" She go, "Take me to the mall."
Take it to the mall.
I said,
Are you Richie's mother? Are you Richie's mother? Wait, hold on, I gotta spray again because I just.
He's dropping SPDs over there. Oh my God. Yo, not that we're not a sports show at all, but I think it's pretty funny that the Clippers
got rid of him.
Yeah, but now they're in round 2. They won game 1 against the Thunder last night in this next series for the championship. So they just got rid of Donald Sterling, and they're on track right now to like possibly go to the NBA championship.
Super Bowl.
The basketball. Then we go to the basketball.
I hate basketball with a passion.
You know, I actually like basketball. Now playoffs, play any sport except for football. Football you watch every game, every week. It's a short season, 16 games.
It's the only sport you hear the entire game. Like baseball, you'll hear a sound, but the whole basketball game you just hear.
Yeah, they're screeching at the EST. When we were in high school, we used to bring newspapers to the basketball games, and we would just sit there and read the papers there because we were just to be funny. But it became a whole section of just people reading. We always lost.
The last 5 or 10 minutes, the final quarter of a basketball game is intense always, especially if you watch like the Knicks or something.
Wait, they moved the whole game into tenths?
Yes, they all live in tents. They put tents up. You have to go inside and watch.
The last 5 minutes of this game is going to be played in tents.
It always gets.
Bring the jerky, asshole.
But no, that's when everything counts. And the playoffs, the final few games before the playoffs, everybody fighting to get into the playoffs of any sport. Baseball too. Come on, it's 80 fucking basketball games. It's 140 fucking baseball games. Really, you want to sit there around and watch 140?
Can't stand
those.
No,
the last 15 games before the playoffs.
Football and hockey. That's
when everything means something. The last 10 games.
That's right.
When everybody's fighting to get in, that's when they're really hungry and they're earning their money.
Amen.
You know like soccer?
Amen. Word.
Do I like soccer? Yeah, I do.
Actually, soccer's fun to watch.
I like watching it.
Ever since I've been watching soccer with my daughter and stuff, my son, I love watching soccer now. It's
I do.
Great sport.
It's good to watch in HD.
It is the sport, like it's the world sport, you know.
Here's why I don't like soccer. I could have. No, I like watching it. I like watching it.
He likes watching.
But I can never play it. I can never play it. I mean, it's like running through fucking from here to fucking Marlboro and back, and then hopefully by the time I get to where the ball was, it was there 3 minutes ago.
If he can stay stationary,
went the other way.
I'll be the goalie.
No, that's impossible.
He can play goal post goalie. Goalie runs back and forth too. But no, but it is like the world game of football is soccer, and it's also my wife's little brother went on a half. He could have did a full ride anywhere in Florida for soccer, and he got a half a ride. He wanted to go to Georgia.
What is Mike a poet?
Georgia Southwestern, bro.
It's the sport of kings, better than diamond rings.
That's Mike R, right?
Is that a
Mike
song?
R?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Love you, Michael.
But Mike R, go look for the cup of the King of Kings, and then drink out of it,
and then take a whole pick.
Jonathan Livingston, Steven Seagal.
What? Jonathan Livingston?
Mike wrote Jonathan Livingston Seagal is his name. You know, that's he just put Steven in the front there, so it's now Jonathan Livingston Steven Seagal.
What, is that his real name?
No, it's Jonathan Livingston Seagal. Seagal. Sorry. Seagal.
Is that Steven Seagal's real name?
No. Jonathan Livingston Seagal is a...
Let's see how many times we can get him to say this fucking name.
Jonathan Livingston Seagal?
He hasn't said it properly yet.
Who is it?
He's a writer. He was a
writer.
Poems, you know, all that stuff, but I was just reading some stuff.
Oh my God.
We can tell. You don't read out loud a lot, do you?
We have to have his wife on the
what
show.
is my wife writing?
I don't know, but right above that, like it's like detailed. Look,
Craig is so red. I'm red? Why am I red, Mike? I can't see my wife's writing. Somehow I know Kempton would know the... Damn, it moved! It moved! Where did it go?
It's the sport of kings.
What
better than diamond rings.
Song from Wildcats.
Football. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Football. Yeah.
Football.
Goalie horn. So hot. Oh, I loved that back in the day. Football. Football.
Busy Mark?
Bismarcky.
And babe, what were you guys talking about that Kempton would know?
It's the sport of kings.
Can you scroll back? What did you say? I figured Kempton would know that.
Football.
What did Richie Kempton know? Was it something?
Soccer should be played with a ball which is on fire, then I watch it.
Who wrote that?
Rich Kempton.
Oh.
George Carlin never made. I got to get that audio.
What?
George Carlin comparing baseball to football is one of my favorite bits ever.
How long is it? It's long though, right?
No, it's about 5 minutes. Nah, you could look it up. Go ahead, try.
You can always close out the night with that. Sing it. He's not even making noises with his mouth. He's moving.
Football.
That's the sounds he makes every night.
Who's the famous black guy in that movie?
Pele. Oh no, in Wildcats.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes. Nice.
Woody Harrelson's in that too. Isn't
Yes.
he? Football. And is Jason Bateman in that too? No, he's in Necessary Roughness. What?
I found it.
Is
How
it
long is
audio
it?
or video too?
4 minutes and 49
Is it video too?
Video, yeah.
Yeah, put it up, baby. Here, we'll watch a little George Carlin, ladies and gentlemen. One of the greatest comics of all time. Compare football. What is he comparing? Football and baseball?
Yeah, baseball to football.
Black people. Baseball to football people.
Blanco.
George Carlin, one of my most favorite. I got to meet him, by the way.
Baseball
1990.
and football.
Football.
Starting with baseball. Baseball is different from any other sport in a lot of different little ways. For instance, in most sports, you score points or you score goals. In baseball, you score runs. In most sports, the ball or the object is put in play by the offensive team. In baseball, the defense puts the ball in play, and only the defensive team is allowed to touch the ball. In fact, in baseball, if an offensive player touches the ball intentionally, he's out. Also, most sports, the team is run by a coach. In baseball, the team is run by a manager. And only in baseball does the manager or the coach have to wear the same uniform that Can you picture Bill Parcells in his New York Giants uniform? Now, baseball and football are different from one another in other kind of interesting ways, I think. First of all, baseball is a 19th century pastoral game.
Football is a 20th century technological struggle. Baseball is played on a diamond, in a park, the baseball park. Football is played on a gridiron in a stadium, sometimes called Soldier Field or War Memorial Stadium. Baseball begins in the spring, the season of new life. Football begins in the fall when everything is dying. In football, you wear a helmet. In baseball, you wear a cap. Football is concerned with downs. What down is it? Baseball is concerned with ups. Who's up? Are you up? I'm up. In football, the specialist comes in to kick. In baseball, the specialist comes in to relieve someone. In football, you receive a penalty. In baseball, you make an error. Whoops! Football has hitting, clipping, spearing, blocking, piling on, late hitting, unnecessary roughness, and personal fouls. Baseball has the sacrifice. Football is played in any kind of weather. Rain, sleet, snow, hail, mud. Can't read the numbers on the field, can't read the yard markers, can't read the players' numbers. The struggle will continue. In baseball, if it rains, we don't come out to play. I can't come out to play. It's raining out. Baseball has a 7th inning stretch. Football has the 2-minute warning. Baseball has no time limit. We don't know when it's going to end. We might have extra innings. Football is rigidly timed and it will end even if we have to go to sudden death. In baseball, during the game in the stands, there's kind of a picnic feeling. Emotions may run high or low, but there's not that much unpleasantness. In football, in the stands during the game, you can be sure that at least 27 times you were perfectly capable of taking the life of a fellow human being. Preferably a stranger. And finally, the objectives of the two games are totally different. In football, the object is for the quarterback, otherwise known as the field general, to be on target with his aerial assault, riddling the defense by hitting his receivers with deadly accuracy, in spite of the blitz, even if he has to use the shotgun. With short bullet passes and long bombs, he marches his troops into enemy territory, balancing this aerial assault with a sustained ground attack which punches holes in the forward wall of the enemy's defensive line.
Incredible.
Even if they use bombs in the Hail Mary.
In baseball, the object is to go home. And to be safe. I hope I'll be safe at home. Safe at home.
Fucking unbelievable.
Awesome.
That is the greatest fucking bit he does, I believe.
He is so funny, man.
What'd you guys think? You guys like George Carlin?
I love George
Too bad he's gone.
George Carlin was amazing, man.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ooh, excuse me. He was definitely fucking an amazing guy.
Oh.
But that's about it. He was an incredible comic.
These fucking people are talking about Candy Crush. They don't care if we're live.
You know, this isn't even a week for us to get together. This is a week for those 8 or 10 people to get together.
So far, they've planned a fucking cruise with drinking.
Right. It's for my birthday, but I'm not invited.
Yeah, none of us are going to be there. None of us will be there.
No, none of us will be there. I can't wait this year for the 40th, Buda's 40th. We're going to roast his ass. We got to actually start putting that shit together too. That's going to be fun.
To watch. We have the download cracks about the what was this talking here because you're looking at me. The Freedom base jump and the Obama one you put together.
Oh, we never did we never talked about the base jumping from the Freedom Tower.
Cracking and jokes on CNN.
No.
Well, we'll save the base jumping and just do the Obama thing because it's 5 to 11. So we'll finish off with Obama. We'll finish off with our dear president, Osama bin Laden.
Osama Hussein.
Obama.
The second.
The second. Word. Two. Peace.
This is President Obama cracking jokes about Malaysia losing an airplane.
Well, it's not just that. Well, this is his speech the other night, right? You got audio, video too, right?
Yeah.
He actually does a pretty good job. Obviously, he has writers.
Yes, he does.
But he's pretty funny. Not things you expect the president to say, but he's pretty funny.
I did not know that.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. Ready?
I am happy to be here, even though I am a little jet lagged from my trip to Malaysia.
Oh.
The lengths we have to go to get CNN coverage these days.
Is that editing?
No.
Take my mic, please.
I think they're still searching for their table.
It's fucked up, but it's funny. See, I think this is funny, but it's the president.
MSNBC is here. They're a little overwhelmed. They've never seen an audience this big before.
Look how old he's getting, though, huh? His gray hair.
But look, everybody is trying to keep up with this incredibly fast-changing media landscape. For example, I got a lot of grief on cable news for promoting Obamacare to young people on Between Two Ferns.
Great show.
But that's what young people like to watch. And to be fair, I am not the first person on television between two potted plants.
She's a potted plant. Fucking hate her. Kick her in to see you next Tuesday?
Sometimes I do feel disrespected by you reporters, but that's okay. Seattle Seahawk cornerback Richard Sherman is here tonight, and he gave me some great tips on how to handle it. Jake Tapper, don't you ever talk about me like that. I'm the best president in the game.
Remember when he freaked?
What do you think, Richard? Was that good? A little more feeling next time?
Wonderful.
But he was funny, man. But not, you know. What's NWO?
New World Order.
Oh yeah. Niggas with Attitude was NWA. Yes. Yeah. New World Order, that's right. So there's our president mocking jokes. We just watched the great George Carlin and then Obama.
I want to do a question real quick.
What's the question?
I want to ask everybody in the chat room, what do you guys want us to talk about next week? Just give us some subject.
Can I guess? Candy Crush and a booze cruise would be the two things that...
It's funny because before I thought they said Blues Clues, which is totally fucking different.
I love Blues Clues, man. I miss Steve.
What do you guys want to talk about next week? Give us some subject.
Let us know.
What is it?
Pepper Panic, a new game, I guess.
Pepper Panic.
Pepper Panic.
Let us know about...
Cookie Jam.
Oh yeah, Cookie Jam. I know the wife is playing that. It's like it's another fucking
waste of time. Excuse me.
What's that shit?
I play Pet Rescue.
It's another Candy Crush. They're all Candy Crushes.
What I do is I hover over a puppy, and then someone tries to save it.
He goes to sit down, and you try to get it out from underneath him before.
Because and we also,
Grand Theft Auto, man.
You know what we do? We call the dog Candy. This way, if I fall, we're actually playing Candy Crush.
There you go. See that?
See
2 games in one.
All right. Thank you for the feedback. Nothing.
Well, yeah, but it takes a minute and a half. They're just getting it.
I know.
But what? You have shows this weekend coming?
No.
What is the weekend of this weekend?
Mother's Day.
Yes.
Mary, I'm talking about sex next week.
We have.
Does she? Sex with who?
Sex. We can always talk about sex. I can reach into the archives of back in the good old days. I remember about that.
I have a funny story.
A sex story?
A lot, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. You know.
Does it involve your hand?
No, it involves cock rings, which I didn't know what they were used for. And I tried to have sex with a girl with one on.
Where were you wearing it? On your nose?
On my penis.
Oh, so what do you mean you didn't know what it was for?
You're not supposed to have sex with it on.
Well, people do, and then they pull it off.
It holds
If
your
it
ball
swells and
down,
holds
so that
everything.
it makes it last
No,
longer.
it was around the tip, and I put it in, and it went in, and
Oh, you left it inside?
she dried up because she got scared, and I'm sitting there with a flashlight and tweezers trying to get it out.
Like Operation.
Hey, listen, I thought I lost. I had the same incident with a condom. Where I went in with a condom. When I came out, there was no condom, just a ring at the base of me. And I was like, oh my God. And I didn't want to say anything and get
What happened to it?
crazy. And I'm like, you know, kind of going back downtown.
She's chewing it.
Yeah, I'm in there like investigating. I'm like,
I gave you a good joke. Wife's joke there.
You don't want to tell the woman.
What? She went down there, and the vagina was chewing.
That she was chewing it because it broke up there.
It came all the way up her throat.
You went down there and like pulled the covers off, and her vagina was chewing it like a cow chewing on hay.
I did go back down.
Well, Wilbur.
I did go back down and look and try to investigate. And then I said, listen, I lost a piece of this. And then when I went to take it off, it had broken and rolled. It just rolled down itself over and over. So I had it all on me. But from all the motion, it actually rolled it all the way up. So it was just like a ring around me. So when I took it off, I unrolled it all out. It was all there. Just it split. And then I just, from the motion, it rolled all the way down. But I did go back down. I was like... And I don't want to say anything. Oh my God! There's a balloon inside of you. There's rubber. So I just went back down and started like, you know, go down like and like eat and investigate at the same time. You're like, you know, I'm looking for something.
I got a couple of stories for next week though.
But yeah, shit happens. I found it.
Okay.
It wasn't quite as lost as I thought. The only one who was lost was me.
We'll come up with some funny sex stories. I'll look up some things.
I'll just get permission to say some things, and maybe
We don't have to mention who it was with. I've had 2 wives and 13 ex-girlfriends.
2 wives, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
I had one
Today's
wife.
Learn About Buddha Day.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm still working on my first wife, which I'll probably be with for a while.
So I have a question.
And I'm thinking I'll be with her for a while.
I know it's Mother's Day this Sunday. Should I be getting my son's mother?
No, but you should get something because you're a mother and a father. Like, I mean, she's around.
Is he gonna make her anything? Like,
Yeah, maybe I'll do it that way.
Bro, make him make like a macaroni thing.
What's that?
A Target gift card.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Everybody else would be a good.
I'll let him make something out of beef jerky. No, that's not kosher. Oh, are you guys ready for the best part of the show? Oh, I wasn't allowed.
Whoa! Unfortunately, you guys didn't get to hear that, but I did get to hear it. Don't just spray. Hey! Slow down on that fucking spray shit, man. You get my food, my drink will taste like raspberry ass. Oh, it's already here. He sprays it right to the fan and turns the fan in this direction.
Trust me, the alternative.
And you know what? It is a good smell. That is a good smell, but not in my coffee.
I'm gonna go buy that.
I also want to work on finding my phone pranks when I was like 15. I gotta find those.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to listen to your 25-year-old fucking phone pranks.
I wish I had a camera when I was a kid. I used to go around interviewing people in restaurants. I was like 12 or 13 years old. I'd get off my table, go to the bathroom. I was fucking interviewing people. I had a microphone with no cord on it. I'm like, let me ask you a question. I'm doing this for middle school.
That guy is talk about food when the skinny guy leaves the table, and then we find out that another big guy went around to restaurants to interview people. Go figure out. Everything is always around food.
There's a couple pranks. There's a couple of pranks I never recorded. I wish I did.
What you say?
You mentioned your coffee too.
Yeah.
This show, we call this show.
Eating tonight, remember pretzel rods. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
This week's show is basically.
You want a jelly bean? I took Zach's jelly beans again.
Winging it. Wow, that bag is getting low.
I had like 5. I'm at the point.
Twice.
My kid. Listen, it's 3 weeks, almost a month over.
Yeah, if they haven't eaten it, it's full game.
Right. That's what I said about my kids' chocolate. I ate
statute limitations on
yeah, bro. Like things like this, like Easter. After a week or 2, if they're not hitting it and they're not touching the candy,
so at home,
it's fair fucking game. They get a week or 2.
The good food at home. You stamp your own dates on them now.
I want to come up with
bagels are gone.
I want to come up with a bagel with jelly beans. That'd be awesome.
A jelly bean bagel. Wow, really? I'm getting hit on, and I'm out. I wish I got to conjure up.
You ever go to Brooklyn Bagel?
Who is that?
It's a shithole over in the borough. The guy never has bagels, but he has the best ones.
In the borough? What's the borough?
Freehold Borough, Freehold Township, Borough.
Is that over by the? It's not on.
By the pharmacy. Yeah, by the pharmacy.
Okay. Oh, over there. Yes.
They have the best.
So you have Freehold Township, and Freehold Borough. There's like 3 freeholds.
Freehold Township, Freehold Borough, and East Freehold. Yo, they have the best jalapeno bagels. You like jalapeno?
On a stick.
You like jalapeno?
What, it steaks over there? Yes, I like jalapenos.
You really?
Really?
No, that was quiet.
I say one show that afternoon we just have like we want to get tacos or something, and the whole fucking show is just
broccoli, just an ass show.
Yo,
doing some kind of special effect with like the smoke fog and stuff.
White Castle, I may have fucking
White Castle.
Have to go in the other room and lay on the bed again.
Oh, someone! I don't know if it's you or you. Or someone just.
It was me. It was me. My asshole just went like this. It just licked its own lips.
His condom came out of your ass just now.
So,
bro, with this thing over my face and smell, I feel like something should be blowing up right now.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining our crazy antics.
Al Qaeda Radio.
That's yeah. Welcome to Al Qaeda Radio.
I guess
how can I help you?
I guess we're gonna
die.
Talk about some sex stories next
Everybody
week.
always wants to talk sex stories, just sex in general. Maybe me and you can have sex for everybody. They can watch.
Okay.
Me and you just getting crazy, butt naked, fuck. Let's get butt naked and
What
fuck.
if I just strap you on and fuck Richie in the ass with your
With
entire
me?
body?
I'll be your strap on.
We're frozen now.
No more freezes tonight.
No more freezing.
No more. So that's it, man. It's like 5 after.
What's going on here? Hold on. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't want to freeze no more tonight. It's after. This show is over.
We love you guys.
We love you.
See you next Tuesday, everybody.
See you next Tuesday. Thank you for supporting.
Zachary is gonna take us out.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, retard.
Forgot.
Fucking. Ugh, the smells in here. I swear to God.
Is he still in the folder? Did he keep you in the folder?
Is he in the folder?
Zach signing off.
Where's Zach Gaffiganakis?
Start from the beginning.
Over here. Oh, I gotta bring him over here.
And make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
No.
Bigger, 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 bigger.
Here we go. See you next Tuesday, people.
Here, you've been listening to the Loydgren Buda show with Craig Loydgren and Buda the Comedian. See you next Tuesday, suckers.
That's great. Okay, hold on. Error occurred. It always does that. Thank you for the error occurred. Hold on. It's not stopping again. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Stop streaming. Here we go.